To by Devon Biscuits, Carib, Charles Chocolates, Cheesies, KFC, and Sunshine Snacks.
So get up and unite for your team. It's the best we've got. It's how we plan. Every back, every pitch, every part, every deal, every wicket, every soul. And the heart and soul and passion, and the culture, Caribbean blood. When people come out all nation, with the team in a unification. When the stadium ram beach at the continent, and the meaning of unification. It's how we play.
We are back at the Queen's Park Oval for live action in match number 20 of the Heroes CPL 2020. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots taking on the Amazon Warriors out of Guyana. The Amazon Warriors arrive with much to do. Player arrivals powered by FedEx, Kimo Paul, Shimon Hepmeyer, Chris Green will be hoping to lead his team to better performances. And Zari Joseph, Zoil Tanvir of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots with Sheldon Cottrell in tow have been bowling well. Problems there with Evan Lewis. We don't know how fit he will pull up for this encounter. But it's a great melting pot, the Hero CPL, where knowledge is certainly passed to and fro. And let's go down to the middle now and join Tom Moody.
Welcome to the fun 88 coin toss. I've got the match referee with me, Rion King. I've got Chris Green from the Warriors and also Riot Emmerich from the Patriots, I should say. Let's have the coin toss.
Heads.
Heads is a call.
It's a head.
Oh,
And it is a head.
second one.
So, Chris, you've won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We're going to have a bowl first, thanks, Moods. Obviously an interesting game before, but we've got a few changes to the side and we think bowling first suits our lineup today.
And those changes, can you share them?
Playing two youngsters today, which I'm really excited about. Ashmead Ned comes back, who's having a great tournament. Obviously was very unlucky to miss out last time, and making his debut for the Warriors today is Kevin Sinclair. So those two come into the side for Chandapal Hemraj and Shafane Rutherford. And
batting has been not quite on song this year. Have you had any discussions as a batting group?
Plenty of discussions, you know, that's the nature of this these tournaments. But, you know, I think today we've come in clear heads, embracing the challenge that we've got ahead of us and, you know, looking forward to having fun with two youngsters leading the charge.
Thanks very much and good luck.
Thanks, Moodsy.
And Ryan, what would you have liked to have done?
We were going to bat as well. I think, you know, the wicket is deteriorating a bit, so if we get a chance to get a good score up front, batters probably under less pressure, it'd be easy for us at the end.
Okay, and obviously it's been a difficult challenge for you guys. How are you looking to turn around? I'm sure you've had plenty of discussions, but is there anything you can pinpoint?
Yeah, you know, we the only game that we won, one of our top batters batted through till the 19th over. And, you know, that's what we've been asking for our top order batters, to try to bat as deep as possible because we don't really have the firepower at the end. So we can get that today, you know, on a couple of guys firing. I think we'll have a good score on the board, and our bowlers has been doing a decent job throughout.
And a lot of the Patriots fans would like to know if there's any changes to the team, and more importantly, is Evan Lewis playing? Evan
is playing. He's in. We got three changes. Lenny is out, Kelly is out, and Cottrell is out. Sohail comes back in. Joshua De Silva comes back in, and the other guy is I can't remember offhand, but yeah.
Yeah. And are these changes tactical, or are they just sort of changes trying to, you know, turn the corner?
It is tactical. Lenny has been under some pressure. You know, he just give him a break to see if that changes stuff. Kelly as well. We think, you know, these conditions don't really suit him at the moment. You know, and you know, Cotty was in and out because of a slight niggle, so we give him rest. Azari comes back in for him.
Great. Okay. Well, wish you well. Good luck.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Well, it's result out here is Warriors have won the toss and elected to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Big Tom Moody. Giant of a fella head-to-head. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots 2, Amazon Warriors 9. So history in favour of the Warriors, but can history be turned on its head this afternoon here at the Queen's Park Oval? Let's go to Danny.
Republic Bank pitch check. Super Sunday, sizzling Sunday, sensational. No, it's silly Sunday. And I think the batting from the previous match was a little silly and a bit crazy. Batters, I think they probably thought they were using this end of the bat. What I can tell you, though, the good news is that if you bat first, you might actually win the game and hopefully get more than the first innings average on this pitch this season. It's only 125, folks. So the other better news is this is the last time we'll be using the pitch here at the Queen's Park Oval, and hopefully we'll see some more runs next week.
Thank you, Danny. Just a reminder of the teams. Evan Lewis, after his leg injury yesterday, inhibited him a bit, is back in the 11 today. Powell Da Silva is back. Joshua Da Silva played a couple of the games in the early rounds. And of course, you got Sohail Tanvir in here as well as Alzari Joseph. Jagasa Imran Khan bowling well. Sodi had a decent game last time out, and Emrit has been outstanding. Samuel Battery, your thoughts on the Amazon Warriors?
Hello, Bishop. The Amazon Warriors, Brandon King, on the back of a brilliant 2019, hasn't gotten going as just yet. Admired 2 half-centuries in the first 2 matches of this season. Then fell away a little bit. Ross Taylor with his experience. Nicholas Puran, half-century to his name as well. In the bowling department, they have been really good. A couple changes in there. Ashby Ned is back in, as well as Kevin Sinclair for his first match of this year's tournament.
Our Eldorado Skycam giving us some great views of the rolling hills and the Queen's Park Oval itself. Sleepy Sunday afternoon here in Port of Spain. Not too many vehicles up and down the road that runs parallel to the Queen's Park Oval. Mandela Park in the background, and of course the game not too long away from the live action. For that, it's the St. Kitts home game, some famous names supporting their team.
It is indeed my honor to wish the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots good luck and success in their match today. Come on, Patriots. Keep up that focus. Show that teamwork. And just win. 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 Remember, you are representing St. Kitts and Nevis, an unspoilt and authentic destination that delivers everything for a Caribbean vacation. Let's go, Patriots! The MVP has the balance and now we are again.
My one and only, tastes so good to me. Yes, we love cheesies. Cheesies, cheesies, give me please. Nobody does it like these. Cheesies, cheesies, give me some. Cheesies taste is #1. Only Sunshine's got it. Got the cheesy love with the taste that's so real. We love cheesies. Sunshine Snacks Cheesy. It's that good.
Now auditioning for Jameson's new multivitamin, J.
Wait, does that say 100%?
Sure does.
Whoa, that really is simple. With new Jameson 100% complete multivitamin, the choice is obvious. See for yourself. It offers 100% of the daily recommended vitamin intake. Now choosing a multivitamin is unbelievably easy. Tree joke. Jameson, naturally.
We've all had our share of bad luck, be it unlucky in love or backing the most unlucky team ever. Whatever your run of bad luck is, the KFC Lucky 7 bucket makes it all better. 7 pieces of chicken and 7 sides for only $99. Order yours today at kfc.tt.
The way we move, the way we sound, feel the rhythm. The way we fed, soaking wet, it's the way we play. The way we groove, the way we dance, every night and day.
Carib, it's the way we play.
So get up and unite for your team. That is the best we've got. Yes, how we play. Every back, every pitch, every part, every deal, every wicket, every soul. And the heart and soul and passion, and the culture, Caribbean blood. When playing from out our nation, with the team in a unification. When the stadium ram bleach at the continent and the meaning of unification. It's how we play.
More live CPL action coming your way from the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain, Trinidad today. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots taking on the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Match number 20. And we hope that it's full of action. And the action is necessary for these two teams. On the Hero Motorcorp leaderboard, they are both at the foot of the table. The Patriots struggling with just one win this season. The Amazon Warriors look promising in the early goings, but their form has tailed away badly. The Knight Riders and the Zooks sit atop the table. The Knight Riders on 12, the Zooks on 10. We hope that there's no inclement weather coming in, because the Patriots will be hoping to make a good fist of today, with Lewis taking his place, Karen Powell, Joshua De Silva back in their lineup. So is Sohail Tanvir, the left-arm seamer, hoping for a better outing, and Alzari Joseph, who has been a very prominent face in this franchise. Alongside me, Samuel Bantry, the Amazon Warriors.
No Chandra-Paul Hemorrhage, no Sherfin Rutherford. So two changes for them, Kevin Sinclair and Ashmi Ned back into the team. And they would hope that this powerful batting lineup fires Brandon King, Shamron Atmaya, Ross Taylor, Nicholas Puran, Kimo Paul, Mario Shepard, Chris Green, all can bat really well. And they would want some productivity from this batting lineup.
The Amazon Warriors won the toss and elected to field first. I'm hearing whispers of it raining heavily in East Trinidad, so we hope that that fizzles out before it comes west to the Queen's Park Oval. But captains have all borne that in mind when they've made their decisions at the toss this time of year in Trinidad. No Sheldon Cottrell for the Patriots today. And one or two niggles. At the moment, things look steady. It looks good. Queen's Park Oval surface that offers its own unique challenges. So the Amazon Warriors will be hoping that they can stitch a solid performance together today. It's that time. It is that time. It's a crucial time. In spite of the smiles, the Warriors know that the match partner, Sat Sport, Amazon Warriors will say this we gotta play this as if it's our last.
It's quite unlike them to be languishing at the bottom of the table. Last year, of course, remember that they won all their preliminary matches, made it to the final, and couldn't cross the line. This year, they're having those initial problems, and as we get closer towards the business end of the tournament, all teams will want to fire, will want their key players to get in form, get that confidence going. And many of these teams have been making changes which indicate that their personnel haven't been given the rewards that the teams have been looking for. Guyana Amazon Warriors will need to get a win today, but so too will the Patriots. One win from 6 matches. They too have made some changes, and they'll want to make the adjustment. So they made changes in personnel. Can they make the adjustment on the pitch?
Two southpaws opening the batting for the Patriots today. No Chris Lynn, he's really struggled here in the Caribbean this season. Evan Lewis deemed fit enough to take his place after leg problems yesterday, late in the contest. And Kyran Powell, a belated replacement player, called into the Patriots lineup. Usually a very good touch player, but like so many of the others, has been struggling from inactivity over the recent months. Fascinated to see how they paced the innings. Evan Lewis was the one player in the solitary win for the Patriots to bat deep into the innings, as you've heard from Riyad Emrit. I wonder if he'll be looking to replicate that.
Kyran Powell, a few games already this season, shown some glimpses of what he can do. They will need to forge a good partnership. It's not going to be easy, given the conditions here, and also given the fact that they come up against this man, Chris Green. He's very adept at bowling the new ball as well as bowling to left-handed batsmen, and both these two are. So it's a good matchup for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. But you did mention, Bish, about Evan Lewis's innings. One of just a few at the Queen's Park Oval in that blitzkrieg of 89 with 9 sixes. Riyad Emrit at the top asked for one of his top 3 batsmen to bat through the innings. Can they do it today?
Countdown on fire. Hopefully the game is on fire. Will it grip off the surface for Chris Green? Patriots are away. Should be a couple of runs for Evan Lewis. He looks to be moving relatively freely at the moment.
Good strike off the ball, Evan Lewis. T20 international hundreds under his belt.
There's young Kevin Sinclair, right arm off spinner who played for the emerging players with distinction last season. He's in the 11 today for the Amazon Warriors. 4 for 20 in the final against the Leeward Islands Volcanoes right here at the Queen's Park Oval last season. They go back for 2 and they get there. Lewis is moving, but he's hobbling now.
They're very quick, Evan Lewis, but so is this man, Kimo Paul, very quick across the ground. And had this throw been a little more accurate, it might have been problematic for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots opening batsman. Already struggling, as we would have seen yesterday with that groin.
Patriots will be desperately hoping that Lewis can bat deep, but he can be mobile because Kyran Powell's game is a touch game. Yes, he can hit occasionally a long ball, but a lot of his batting is predicated on running, on mobility at the crease to get himself into rhythm. That groin is getting a workout for Evan Lewis.
Runs scoring through the one side. Just the inner portion of the bat with the angle. And good running between the wickets so far.
Gone. Don't worry about any more running, Kyran Powell. Chris Green strikes of the very last ball of his first over. Patriots in trouble already.
The stump out of the ground. Middle stump out of the ground. Bang on target, Chris Green. The only one on the stumps. An immediate reward. Karen Paul would be disappointed with his decision to play back to that delivery. He goes for 2, 7 for 1.
We may be apart, but we in this together. Even though we're at home, we're with family and friends. And we show our support for our players with courage, passion, and love. Yes, we in this together. Republic Bank, we're the one for you. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to win great prizes.
Joshua Da Silva joins Evan Lewis back in the team today. On his home ground again, hoping to make an impact. No Chris Lynn in the 11, seated firmly in the dressing room after a disappointing tournament. Kevin Sinclair, 20 years of age, out of Guyana. Mentioned before his performances in the domestic Super 50 last year here at the Queen's Park Oval. Exciting young talent with quite a unique celebration if he gets the wicket. Single taken safely.
Well, the change in personnel at the top didn't change the fortunes for the Patriots. Early wicket once again. And it's that length that created problems for Karen Powell. Should have been on the front foot, certainly. And Chris Green, as we become used to strikes early. But this man, a very confident young man, seen him in the hotel, in the bubble, the way he carries about himself, smiling, always looking for a conversation, always trying to find things out, which augurs well for him.
Credits his granddad, Kevin Sinclair, for his development in the game after his cousin introduced him to it. Played for the police club at the various youth levels. Gets some spin as well. Got a little help from former Guyana player Kevin Darlington over the years as well. Brilliantly fielded. Simply superb from Ross. Following Danny Morrison with the hairstyle, apparently.
They're looking up for it, the Amazon Warriors, certainly in the early exchanges.
For 1, 2 gone.
When your prized possession is in an accident, When all you've built over the years is washed away, or what's valuable taken from you. Tattle's financial strength and commitment to fair claim settlement make your worries recede. You can depend on Tattle to help restore what matters to you. Talk to us about motor and property insurance you can trust. Tattle, where people are people. You know what I mean. A member of the Answer McCall Group.
I'm fascinated to see how Joshua Da Silva goes. He played that runner ball innings for his first game of the tournament. Couldn't accelerate. I wonder if he'll be given the job of going deeper into the innings, whether that will be his mode or whether we'll see some different shots from him today.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's going to face a barrage of spin bowling. Chris Green, Kevin Sinclair, Ashmin, Ned, Imran Tahir, all in this Guyana Amazon Warriors lineup. And I'm sure they will all line up to bowl on this surface here at the Queen's Park Oval. So it'll be a battle really of how well the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots batsmen negotiate that spin bowling threat posed by the Amazon Warriors. So the team selection for this match and inclusion of the all-rounder Kevin Sinclair, who bowls that off spin, in addition to the personnel they had before. So potentially 16 overs of spin.
And I would quite like to see Imran Tahir into action bowling quite early. I think particularly against the inexperience of Joshua Da Silva, but not exclusively only to him. It's worth again a little trundle from Tahir within the power play. Lewis goes over the top for a hero maximum, the first of the innings, and he loves boundary hitting.
And this is his strong area, over the offside, wide long off. So the moment width is presented, he just goes through the line of it, and a very good bat swing from the opener. And once he makes that connection, it's always going to sail over.
On ball. No, he gives him room again, and Lewis needs no second invitation. A 6 and a 4 of the bowling of Green.
Yeah, there might be some disappointment from Evan Lewis on this occasion. Given the width, he wasn't able to hit it for a maximum. He loves hitting these for sixes. So he didn't get the connection that he was after. He still gets the boundary, but he wanted 6. He wanted a maximum.
Poor bowling by Green as well, because his 2 deep fielders were mid-wicket and long on, and he gave room on the offside. And having moved the long on to long off, he bowls leg stump. 20 for 1.
Hi, I'm Val, and we are going to be making some simple serves featuring white oak watermelon flavored rum.
Takes 1 minute, so easy. Take a picture from your mobile phone, just snap it now. Oh yeah, it's on. Sell your card, pin.tt. Sell your card, pin.tt. Pin.tt, free mobile app. Pin.tt, just takes 1 snap. Pin.tt.
Evan Lewis, 16 hero maximums, sits atop the power hitting leaderboard. Glenn Phillips at 15, he was good yesterday again. Kyron Pollard outstanding, of course. Good to see Kyle Mayers on there as well. Sinclair. Two wides.
One of the things I'm sure they would have discussed is extras. In low scoring contests, extras become very crucial. St. Lucia Zouks in their defense of 92 only gave away 4 extras.
Chopped it on, and look at Sinclair, look at Sinclair. He should be in the Olympics, an El Dorado celebration. Good young bowler, good young cricketer.
And a brilliant inclusion in this Guyana Amazon Warriors team. Really a nothing shot here from Evan Lewis, but very far from body, very far from pad, inside edge. Back on the stump, so he would be disappointed with that. So will the Patriots. But look at this celebration, El Dorado celebration from Kevin Sinclair, his first wicket in Hero CPL. And there's a disappointment from Evan Lewis. He goes for 15, 22 for 2.
So Dwayne, tell me, who would you recommend to make Excel to?
Speaking to my manager, fellow teammates, they highly recommend it. This definitely is something I should be a part of because I tend to train a lot harder than I used to train before, and recovery time is also going to be better once they enhance it with supplements. Jerome, my manager, he actually won the entire box. Everybody knows the Omega champion, champion, champion. Omega Excel, the champion. DJ Bravo, fully endorsed it.
Ben Dunk joins Joshua Da Silva. Who will put their hand up for the Patriots? Is anyone capable of doing it, I suppose, is the question. But you gotta feel pleased and happy for Kevin Sinclair. Love the somersault. Love his enthusiasm.
Really good start to his CPL career. West Indies emerging player in this Guyana Amazon Warriors team.
Really good wicket-to-wicket bowling.
This is the reason why Ben Dunk is here. A soft dismissal, really. But look at that. Athleticism, dynamism, plyometric movements.
Ooh, and just for variation, it's not easy. You can see Ben Dunk inhaling deeply.
Just want one of these deliveries to turn like that did. All sorts of questions in the batsman's mind.
Get in there, Kevin. Hey, boy, Stinky, boy.
Superb over. 22 for 2.
Gosh, the LLB bubbles is what we see. The CPL, yeah, is what's moving we. This is the time we come alive, feeling cool and let we drive. LLB, game on. Every year we go within strong. Game on. This feeling can't be wrong. Game on. Passion for the cricket. Stay refreshed with LLB. Bubble and the official refreshment partner of CPL T20.
Okay, no Sheldon Cottrell, so Il Tanvir also in the Patriots lineup. Joshua Da Silva on strike.
And it's quite likely here we'll see an entire 6 overs, an entire power play of just a spin into the 5th.
extras. Getting into the 30s a couple of times and the 20s on a couple of occasions as well, Ben Dunk, but hasn't been able to go as deep as he and the team would like. Managed to win that game here at the Oval. A couple of nice hits that speeds off the outside edge for 4.
Yeah, not in the direction that he wanted. Ben Dunk wanted to hit that in front of square on the offside, thick outside edge. Because of the pace on the delivery, it sped away. And that would help the Patriots.
Ball a lot straighter. Ben Dunk has played a few sweep shots as well in this tournament. Not that reverse sweep. Usually he played the conventional sweep. Butler moving the hand, saying outside of stump. That's what the umpire motioned with his hands, and I think he got that right.
He's trying to bowl straight, and that's the plan. It's just not the execution that Chris Green is looking for. He's already presented with on a couple of occasions in the previous over to Evan Lewis. So he wants to bowl that line, finish on the stumps.
Get home safely. I'd be disappointed with that, actually. Chris Green bowling to De Silva, who was previously 2 from 7. He put too much pace on the ball, angling it into middle and leg stump. To De Silva, at this stage, you wouldn't mind bowling a little bit slower, maybe, and asking the ball to grip. Ask De Silva to try to make the running to get himself off strike. Five gone, 30 for 2.
For 2.
Easy single taken. Joshua De Silva, young right-handed batsman, with another opportunity to enhance his reputation. Just 5 deliveries remaining in the power play. Kevin Sinclair showing his quality, his class as an off-spinner. Sure, when you're at the ground, use this station. I saw Sinclair bowl alongside Ned in the regional Super 50 competition. Both of them operate really good in tandem with each other. Some of you might even have him on your Dream 11 fantasy team. The reason why they do well in tandem with each other is they're both very economical when they bowl. They don't bowl any bad deliveries. They're always at you, and their lines very attacking. LBW bowled, all these options come into play. Guy Morrison, I know you'll fancy facing him.
God, I love a somersault. How good was that? Wow. Give the man a whole barrel. Celebration was simply extraordinary. It's great to see, isn't it? And of course, the surface recommends spin, spin, and more spin. Here we are in the power play, and that's all it's been. Well, I don't think this is on the cards for Tom Moody. Not at 6'7", or any of us. Oh, yeah. How freaky is that? Get back, Jack. End of the Guardian Live power play, and the Patriots 33 for 2.
Chocolate digestive, rich chocolate with cookie crunch. Never chocolate digestive, taste the cookie with chocolate sweetness.
Cookie beats chocolate in Devon Chocolate Digestive. Better because it's both.
Let's go down sideline to Alex Jordan.
Hey there, guys. I'm with the totemic coach of the Guyana Amazon Warriors, Johan Botha. Johan, let's start with the current action. What about that Kevin Sinclair debut?
Oh, great debut. He's had great energy around the group from the start. And yeah, he was very emotional when he got his cap today. So that was great to see. I think all the boys just got around him, and hopefully, you know, that energy can carry us for the day.
Good energy and fellow off spinner. I think it's actually the first time in the CPL we've seen a whole power play of off spin. You're a bit biased.
Oh, that suits me. I think you know, that obviously fits against the Patriots with a few left-handers at the top, and you know, Kevin coming in. Credit to Greeny for using the off-spin.
Well, there's a referral to the umpire upstairs to just check this, if it was a dismissal or not.
Certainly a lovely bit of flight. To here, check that. This is it. This is the money shot. Does he get back? Well, there's a certain amount of that boot, isn't there, behind the popping crease? So I think the silver's going to be okay here.
I concur. From that image, there is a part of that boot behind. Was quite close. Good work by Nicholas Puran. Rightfully so, not out. Let's go back to Alex.
Still here with Johan Botha. That was pretty exciting, Johan. Let's talk about last year. Last year, this time, you had a 1 through 6 in your top order who were all firing. This year, perhaps the opposite is true. Why?
Oh, I think, you know, most teams could blame it on the pitches. I think, you know, you can a little bit, but I don't think we played very well. You know, the other thing is the guys didn't come in with a lot of cricket, and, you know, it's maybe another excuse to be used, but, you know, I just think we need to find a way. We need to find a way in the next 4 games at least to get over the line and get ourselves hopefully into those playoffs.
Yeah, the guys don't seem too deterred by it. Your team always seems buoyed, even in positions of despair.
Yeah, we try our best to keep the guys going. I think that's the nice thing with our team is, you know, we retain 13 guys, so the guys know each other. They know how to lift each other when things get a bit tough, and I think that is a bonus coming to the season with not having played cricket for a while, and you know, drawing on those types of things to get us going in the tournament.
I see Chris Green, the captain, open the bowling. What kind of captain is he?
Oh, Chris reads the game very well. I think you know, that's something we sort of looked at. The guys in the team really enjoy, you know, having him as captain, and he leads from the front. You know, he's bowled really well on wickets that assist him, but he's done a great job for us. And in the field, the boys have been unbelievable. Now we just need to find some batting form from a couple of the guys, and you know, hopefully we can get a bit of momentum and a good run in.
Well, the tournament is wide open at this stage. A lot of action going on at the bottom. The Tridents maybe let you off a bit this morning.
Oh, yeah. You know, it just shows that you can't take anything for granted in this game. Even, you know, when we left the hotel at 13 overs gone in the innings, we thought, wow, they'll just, you know, get through it pretty easily. And in the end, they didn't. So, you know, we still have to play them twice. That's the other thing. We respect the Tridents. They've, you know, beaten us. And we have to play them twice in the next 4 games, or 3 games after this.
Johan, you may be the fittest member of this Guyana Amazon Warriors team. We know you did a lot of running in your room during quarantine, but that young Sinclair looks pretty fit. What about that celebration?
Oh, unbelievable celebration. He's been practicing it at training. In the soccer, he's scored a couple of goals and he's been practicing it. But yeah, unbelievably fit. He's very agile, and I think he's a gymnast, you know, from younger days. But great to see some you know, bit of flair in our team.
Thanks so much, Johan. Go well.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Relaxed looking Jan Botha, the coach of this Patriots team. 7 overs gone, 41 for 2. Little partnership developing here between these two, 19 from 23. Much more was expected from Evan Lewis, as we've seen in previous matches for the Patriots. Jan Botha of the Warriors, quite comfortable at the moment. Danny Morrison, we've rarely seen bowlers bowl 4 overs on the trot. Jamaica Tallowers, they've done it with Sandeep Lamachani. Here we're seeing Sinclair into his 4th on the trot.
Yeah, and I think that underlines where Chris Green is at. Young guy, getting an opportunity. Let's get him through. Got the wicket, big key wicket of Evan Lewis. So you can see what Chris Green's about and what Johan Botha was discussing there sideline with Alex Jordan. Very handy. It just allows Sinclair to feel like he belongs, get in, have a good performance, get confidence up in terms of moving forward when we go to Lara next week.
I also feel that decision had to do with the openers. Evan Lewis, Powell, they both like the ball coming onto the bat, so taking pace off the ball also crucial to put more pressure on the openers that we've seen in this Patriots 11 for today. come to you the next over to talk about the importance of captaincy and how crucial it is to make the right decisions, to strategize, especially in the shortest format of the game. Danny Morrison might want to think about Darren Sammy. Last delivery, dot delivery, what a spell from this young man. 1 for 9 from 4 overs in his first match. Take a bow. 44 for 2 after 8.
MoneyGram, here to share.
Run by, just send a little thing. Another big dream just got saved. A new bride, smile when she see the ring. A brother's school fee just got paid. Things hard, but we know we got to try. So we send a thing for we bonafide. Together we can make a plan. MoneyGram will be the helping hand. Here to share, that's how we do it. MoneyGram will help you do it. Always there, always MoneyGram. Knowing they can understand.
MoneyGram,
here to share, that's how we do it. MoneyGram will help you do it.
Experience, but he's bowling beyond his maturity as a cricketer. Kevin Sinclair, 20 years of age. Danny Morrison, you like what you see?
100%. That young, that enthusiasm and passion clearly for the game. Exuberance too, have that sort of El Dorado celebration of note.
Spoke about his experience. He only played 9 List A matches when the West Indies emerging players won the regional Super 50 competition. He was crucial in that success. 13 wickets to him. And he's played 6 first-class matches as well. So just starting out in his professional cricket career. What a start in his first T20 match.
Whereas, you alluded to, someone like Darren Sammy's at the end of his career. Oh, watch out, and lift off. Oh, yes. Yeah, watch that big screen, young man. Hang loose, cut loose.
You mentioned Darren Sammy, how important it is for a captain to make the right decision, and how significant is captaincy in the shortest format of the game.
He's also 2 double title world holder, isn't he? You think 2012, 2016 the World T20. Because he's not bringing anything with the ball anymore, Darren Sammy, and his batting has been pushed down the order, he now clearly has to give something in the field, and he is that sort of inspiring guy. He does it.
Just to remind you, Darren Sammy, earlier match, defending the lowest total and going on to win for the St. Lucia Zouks. End of 9, 47 for 2.
In the world of natural gas, Trinidad and Tobago enjoys an enviable reputation. This is not by chance. For over 3 decades, one company has led the way in shaping the country's unique energy sector and facilitating its growth. The National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago, NGC. NGC is a diversified energy company playing a key role in the development of Trinidad and Tobago's energy policy and increasingly sophisticated energy economy.
A CPL record, lowest total defended by the St. Lucia Zouks, well led by Darren Sammy. At the halfway stage, when many felt the Tridents will go on to win comfortably, it was not to be.
Very frustrating viewing if you're a Tridents fan, let alone the context of entertainment value. Look, exciting, yeah, for the last over with that run chase, needing 9 off.
Rango.
Aggressive running, and clearly you can see an approach by these two at the crease. Duncan De Silva contented to work the ball around. Current run rate for the Patriots, 5.2. But more importantly, they'll feel comfortable with 8 wickets still to be used. Will allow them to accelerate later in the innings, you would hope. Lofted shot in the gap. Should be too comfortably.
Yeah, that's smart batting there, because he knew what he was on about in terms of the ball turning away from his outside edge. He just wanted to chip it. Just a little shovel chip. Right where he wanted to. Bring up the 50 for the Patriots. Nice little, yeah, there we go. Knew where the field was. Big open spaces. Come back for 2.
Wicket again. Chris Green, the captain. He is a tough one, bowling early in a T20 innings and gets his 2nd wicket.
Funky Donkey is going to have to take a walkie-talkie. Oh no, no, Ben. Well, he just chipped him for 2. I think he was going for a similar stroke, exposing all 3. And has to go for 19, Ben Dunk. Angus Store, LLB drinks break at 51 for 3 now.
Now this is Radica Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radica Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget the money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radica get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radica Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
To help fight the spread of germs, learn WHO's hand washing habits. Yes, the World Health Organization says washing hands with soap is an effective way to prevent the spread of germs. Together, let's help fight the spread of germs in Trinidad and Tobago.
House, office, apartment, land. You can buy, you can sell, you can swap or rent. All the pictures on your mobile phone. Pin.tt, oh yeah, it's on. Find a house at Pin.tt. Find the office at Pin.tt. Pin.tt, free mobile app. Pin.tt is free. Try it now.
At Tile Warehouse, we have it all. And now, so can you. Choose from our unlimited variety of tiles, from ceramic to glass. Transform your space with our LVT flooring options. Outfit your bathroom with our quality vanities and fixtures. Or find your perfect match at our PPG paint section. Shop at Tile Warehouse and have it all.
Watermelon filling up me whole glass. Team rich in a gay. White up bottle start pass. We got flavor. White up watermelon rum fruity, baby. Everybody wants some. I have a watermelon. You want a this or that. I have a white up flavor. You want a this or that. Oh, we got flavor. Introducing the new watermelon flavored rum from White Oak. World class, homegrown, designate, don't drink and drive.
For 3, the Patriots. It's a similar tale for them in the first half of this innings. Green to continue. Worked away to leg. Dennis Ramden, the new batsman, so he's off strike and off the mark.
Yeah, we've spoken at length about the experience that he has and his responsibility in this St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots batting lineup. He hasn't produced the goods just yet. His first season, having moved from the Trinbago Knight Riders from last season, and they need him. They need these two.
Ten overs gone. It's 52 for 3.
Kyron Pollard, how are you, man?
I'm fine.
So, tell me something. Would you recommend Omega XL to your friends, to your family, to anyone?
I definitely have, in terms of some of the product that you've given to me. My in-laws, my mom, they were using it before me. I didn't.
Oh, really?
Again, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And when I showed them what I got and what I started to use, I said, okay, you guys can have.
Oh, look at that.
And they're using it, and they were using it before, and I've been working for them. So yeah.
So this is a St. Kitts home game. So we're going to get some beautiful pictures of St. Kitts and Nevis. And Sammy, you know this place as well as anyone. Wonderful islands, beautiful beaches, beautiful scenery, and plenty to do out there, exploring, playing golf.
The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis in the Eastern Caribbean, part of the Leeward Island chain. Certainly a wonderful destination, beautiful beaches, local cuisine, rainforest, and a wonderful destination.
Nicely worked into leg side. Now Ashmead Ned is the new bowler, another spinner into the attack, the young left arm spinner, former under-19 player, recently played in the World Cup in South Africa successfully, and he's also having a successful time of it here in the Hero CPL in his first year.
He has the best economy of all bowlers so far in this tournament, Ashmead Ned. So he has been accurate. He has been able to use his variations. We've had, interestingly enough, Tom Moody, 10 overs of spin prior to this. So all overs that we've seen so far, including this one, all have been spin.
That'll be wide. Well, the last dismissal is Ben Dunk just trying to give himself a little bit of room to hit green over the covers. Probably at that stage of the innings, just leading in before the break, the LLB drinks break, was probably unnecessary. Tossed up nicely, but just pushed down the ground for one. So Ramden is up and running here, moved on to 3.
And of the 11 overs, 9 have come from finger spin. And Imran Tahir just bowling the 2 overs. So Sinclair, Chris Green, 4 apiece.
Well, that's a high-risk option. Very, very high-risk option. Ball drifting in towards the stumps.
Very fortunate for him, he got bat on it. Trying to cut from the stumps.
Slogged away over the leg side for 4, a much-needed boundary to finish the over. An over that yielded 8 runs. It is 60 for 3.
Just hitting through the line of this one, getting the length, getting under it, Joshua De Silva, and getting the elevation. Not as good as he would have wanted. 1 bounce into the boundary.
Well, it's been a long time since we've had a boundary. It's 27 balls it's taken. It's been a lean patch, and to make it even harder, Imran Tahir has come back into the attack. Bowled the 2 overs for 11. It's an experienced bowler, been around the scene here at the Hero CPL and around the world for many years. He has caused many of headaches wherever he's gone.
A bounce and turn straight away from Imran Tahir. Good pace as well. Chris Green might just think about having a slip in there. Try to get another wicket. Break the back of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots batting lineup.
He tends to bowl more wrong-uns though, doesn't he? So he's looking for the LBW or bowled more than the outside edge. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think so. Traditionally, we've seen that from him. He likes to bowl those deliveries coming back into the batsman. Against the Trinbago Knight Riders, there were 2 brilliant deliveries that he bowled. First to get Lyndall Simmons, and then that delivery to get Colin Munro first ball. Absolute exhibition in leg spin bowling from Imran Tahir. But he's really been a phenomenal performer over the years for all of the teams that he's played for. 41 years of age, he's still managing to churn out the overs, the wickets, and performances.
Excellent, Brandon.
To keep him coming back here in the Hero CPL. So he has that wide-angled approach to the crease. Nice and relaxed.
One.
But what is very important is those variations.
$63 for 3.
We all know about Avidan Properties Limited. Welcome to Avidan Park. Avidan is the #1 supplier of quality homes in the central region. All homes include remote gate systems, fully AC, security doors, granite countertops, teak cupboards, porcelain tiles, spacious room, crowned moldings. All homes are fully approved and lot size of 5,000 square feet to 8,000 square feet. So give them a call, WhatsApp, or visit their Facebook page and get one step closer to your dream home.
All very different spinners too. 2 have completed their allocation of 4, Sinclair and Green. Ned to continue. So a good challenge for the young left-arm spinner here. So I'd imagine at this stage of the innings, the Patriots will be looking just to accelerate the run rate.
That's 38 dots so far in this innings, and we're into the 13th over. So more than half the number of deliveries bowled haven't been scored off, and that remains the bone of contention.
Half an appeal and a bit of confusion between the wickets as well. De Silva was setting off for a quick one, but I think Ramdam was more concerned about what the umpire was thinking.
Accurate here from Ashwin Ned. Once again, that economy that he is developing a reputation around. 3 dot balls and a single, but really honing in on those stumps.
In the air, it's been hit straight. There'll be 1 bounce and 4. So another boundary for De Silva against Ned.
Really good shot, because he decided to go straight and not across. Just marginally overpitched by Ashwin Ned. And Joshua De Silva makes him pay.
Well, he's looking again, but just lost his shape there. His head went to the skies. And therefore just inside edging it for 1. 13 gone at 69 for 3.
As a child, our dreams are only limited by our imagination, so we dream big. We see a pathway that can make your dreams a reality. By choosing a sustainable fuel option, you can do more than you imagine. You can give your dreams the time and savings they deserve. With us along for the ride, you will not only arrive at your destination, you will arrive at your dreams.
The towers aren't that impressive. There's a number of low-lying towers of single story, 2 stories. What the Patriots need are a few stories from 8 and above just to get a competitive total. I think a competitive total is around 120, 130, given the conditions. And of our first over of medium pace, Chemo Paul into the attack.
First over of pace in this innings, and good running again. Well, St. Lucia Zooks proved this morning that 92 was not only a competitive total, but a match-winning total. Don't think we'll see a repeat of that anytime soon in any competition. But the Patriots, like you rightly mentioned, should be aiming for somewhere around that 120, 130 mark.
Oh, beautifully played. Picked the slower ball and lifted it high and handsome over mid-off for a hero maximum.
And they need more of this. And the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots mid-off in, so he targeted that region. And the slower ball on offer from Chemo Paul, just too full. And Joshua De Silva, again, his decision making to go straight has been good, has paid dividends.
Changing the field, bit off, drops back now. Third man in the ring. Another slower ball that just scuttled through, kept low.
This is the last delivery from Chemo Paul. Just adjustment in the length into the wicket, into the pitch.
Pulled away, find the deep fielder on the leg side. So De Silva is starting to really show some maturity here. He's fought through those first few overs, got himself in, and it seems like he's playing with a lot more freedom now, Sammy.
There was some criticism in that first match when he got a run at ball 41 that he didn't carry on and accelerate through his innings. He's showing at least the intent to do so in this innings. Still under a run at ball, but certainly more shots being played in an attempt to get that strike rate above that 100.
Under the circumstances, he's doing very well. 30 off 32 is very good in these conditions. I think if he can remain at around a run of ball up to about the 16th over. This is it. Very, very high and handsome over the leg side into the stands for a hero maximum.
Well, that will help getting that strike rate up. Going past that 100 now. Joshua De Silva, but a very friendly full toss on offer here from Chemo Paul. And bang! Over deep mid-wicket. The end of the 14th over. 85 for 3.
When your prized possession is in an accident, when all you've built over the years is washed away, or what's valuable taken from you. Tattle's financial strength and commitment to fair claim settlement make your worries recede. You can depend on Tattle to help restore what matters to you. Talk to us about motor and property insurance you can trust. Tattle, where people are people. You know what I mean. A member of the Answer McCall Group.
The left arm spin of Ned to continue. Ramden working nicely into the leg side. It's a very good over, that last over, going for 16, a much needed big over.
So the one over of fast bowling, medium fast, or the one over of non-spin bowling, I should say, went for 16. And that is instructive.
You can take your eye patch off now. Nicely struck down the ground. Hetmai down there doing the tidying up, and Ramden coming back for two. Very well run by the experienced keeper batsman.
Now, one of the commonality that we've seen, and certainly here at the Queen's Park Oval, from the batsmen who have scored, they all have grafted in that initial period. Evan Lewis, Kyle Mayers, Glenn Phillips yesterday, and Joshua De Silva. He's done the hard work. He's well set.
Oh, this is well struck again, going straight. Green coming around and doing the tidying up, and again Ramden pushing his partner for two and getting there.
But he looks exhausted. Joshua De Silva. Finish Ramden pushing him for those quick singles, those twos. But they can ill afford to lose him now. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they would want for him to push on.
Dropped. A tough one, but certainly a chance.
He has struck powerfully back to Ashmead Ned. And these either stick or they drop out. On this occasion, it was the latter.
It was hit firmly, but it was at a good height, so he'll be disappointed with that. Now Ramden in on the act. He goes leg side and goes long for a hero maximum.
It's always been a good playoff spin, Dennis Ramden. Advancing towards the ball. And Dennis on the half volley over wide long on. So another productive over for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. 16 of the last 12 already of this one with one delivery left. And they've moved up quite quickly to 97.
Dragged down, but Ramden misses it. And he's frustrated with it. 28 off the last two overs, 15 gone. It's 97 for 3.
No, you can't stop this. We're out to get it with Lucas. Day and night, yeah, we're on this. I know you want this. Come on and taste the energy. Day and night, live your Lucas life. Live your Lucas life. Come taste the energy.
Good vibes only. Lucasade. Taste the energy.
Yeah, you're getting there, buddy. You're getting back there. Come on, boys. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right thing. Come on, right things, man. Come on. Energy, lift the energy, boys. Come on.
97 for 3. De Silva's pushed on quite nicely. The 41 from 37. It's a nice inside-out shot. Truly a splendid cricket shot from Joshua De Silva.
To think that this young man played his first game, top scored, and then was left out. Look at the control, the maturity being shown in this knock. Good sign, very good young player.
Yeah, Joshua De Silva's put more experienced batsmen who came before him in the shade. And something fell off of Imran Tahir as he delivered his headband. .47 to De Silva, 16 overs completed, 104 for 3.
Hi, I'm Siobhan. Now we're going to learn to make Paradise Punch using White Oak Watermelon flavored rum.
It's easy to feel on top of your game. Well, a solid team helps support you. That's why the experts at Jameson make products for immune support made with pure ingredients. We'd say it's a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
Love that leadership from Sheldon Cottrell, experienced player, senior West Indies international, and he's bringing the drinks on, he's bringing the helmets on. I know a number of other senior players who would have regaled against that. Good on you, Sheldon. Not taking its place today because of a slight niggle. The El Dorado Skycam is off for another tour of duty. Naveen ul Haq for his first over. 47 to De Silva. Smart. And that'll be 50, you would think. Yes, it will be 50 for Joshua De Silva. His first in T20s, and it's come on his home ground, the Queen's Park Cricket Club. And at a time when the Patriots needed it badly. Another step in the right direction for this young man.
The importance of showing faith in talent. Had the opportunity to tour with the West Indies senior team in England, part of the reserves. Did exceptionally well there. Scored 133, I think it was. Now he is reinforcing his class.
Hard work pays off. Stories we have already regaled you with about his initiative during the lockdown period of the pandemic, where he hired a fitness coach who he worked virtually with from his home. His love for soccer or football, whichever one you choose, and his preference for cricket.
Looks very organized as a batsman. Joshua De Silva plays the ball on merit, has a good awareness as to where the fielders are. He'll very regularly find the gaps.
Just be one. The blessing of the talent of Joshua De Silva after his exploits in the Super 50 and then first-class cricket onto that West Indies tour. He kept wicket in the third Test match at Old Trafford on the West Indies tour. Shane Dorridge got hit in the face. And you sort of don't want to make final opinions on a keeper unless he spent a long time in the field. But for that brief period, his footwork was good. His glove work was excellent. He had a slip-up, literally. His feet went from under him. But he's showing great awareness, great skill, great awareness, great touch in this innings. And bringing a great deal of joy to the Patriots, and they need it.
He's also being tactically sharp. If you look at his setup, he's just opened up that front leg as if to allow him the space to access the ball through the offside, standing beside the ball on a surface that is not so consistent with pace and bounce. So again, an awareness which is essential as a batsman.
Could be four more. He is racing along. He has gone into overdrive. What a pleasurable innings this is. 118 for 3.
Now you drink our weight loss detox water to lose weight and helps flush your body of toxins. And it tastes delicious. Lose 1 to 3 pounds a day and great for all medical conditions. Call 224-1648.
Devon chocolate digestive, rich chocolate with cookie crunch. Devon chocolate digestive, taste the cookie with chocolate sweetness.
Cookie beats chocolate in Devon Chocolate Digestive. Better because it's both.
The two seamers have gone at double figures. Ned was a little more expensive than Sinclair and Green.
Have a look at his setup. Just opens that front foot and he's like that. Whilst he awaits for every delivery. A very good batsman. They're able to assimilate conditions, their technique, and be able to bring that situational awareness to their game to succeed. So far he's done that as a batsman. Brian Everett spoke about his top 3 or top 4 batting deep into the innings. Joshua De Silva coming in at number 4. He's still there. Into the 18th over. And since his runner ball 41, he's increased that strike rate, which is
Sinclair might get into the Dream 11 team from the vote from the fans. Log on to dream11.com or download the app. He should get in there. Should get into Dream 11. Kimo Paul, he'll have to bowl a better over than his previous one. He was pretty ordinary in that previous over, quite unlike him.
Only 3 overs of pace used so far in the innings by Chris Green. Would have been looking at the stats at this venue and what we've seen from bowlers in Hero CPL 2020. At this stage, economy will be crucial, not allowing this Patriot side to get close to that 150 marker. Psychologically, that will carry an advantage.
That is magnificent from Ramdin. He did well, first of all, to reach it. And I don't want to use the word balance because he looked off balance all the way through the shot. But the effect was outstanding.
At first he was trying to give himself room and then realized that Kimo Paul pushed it wide of off stump. Was it his hands that carried? That's excellent.
That might be the end of Tanvir. It is the end of Tanvir. Good awareness from Kimo Paul.
As we've said before, Kimo Paul is a thinking cricketer. Very rarely does he let an opportunity go by. Take a look. Picks it up, and immediately the accuracy of the throw doing the trick. Not allowing Tanvir to have an impact with the bat in this innings. He will need to depart. 1 off 4, it's 133 for 5.
All journeys have a beginning and a purpose. And when one ends, another begins. With highs, with twists and turns, and with victories. NP for all life's journeys.
He's also one of those bowlers that can change his line, his length at the last minute. Hence the reason for that last delivery being bowled very wide. Just felt that Ramdin was trying to come after him, push it beyond that tram line.
Nice straight hit, not middled. Joseph comes back and gets there. The throw is off target from Chris Green.
You will expect this from Dinesh Ramdin. He'll try to eke every single run out of shots played. Ran the first one fast and then took the risk in the second.
Lovely wedge from Alzari Joseph. 138 for 5.
It's easy to feel on top of your game. Well, a solid team helps support you. That's why the experts at Jameson make products for immune support made with pure ingredients. We'd say it's a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
Mario Shepherd.
An inside edge allows for a single. Ramdin will feel confident that he can play the big shot and probably get a hero maximum or a 4. He's been there for 26 deliveries. And a very good partnership with Joshua De Silva, one with 68, so very much aware of the conditions, the bowlers.
Got to get those Yorkers in, Romario Shepherd. Excellent. Not great from Puran. That's what you're looking for in... And Shepherd is still young, but the West Indies are on the hunt for white ball bowlers who would be able to spear these Yorkers in on call. We've seen Dwayne Bravo do it. At times, Kimo Paul has shown glimpses of it. And Shepherd has a natural action that aligns to it. Missed it on that occasion, just one though.
I guess above all, you want to see the thought process being the right one for the stage of the match. And at this stage, the Yorkers will be the most effective deliveries to contain the opposition and possibly get another wicket.
Perhaps go straight at Ramlin. I wouldn't go wide for him to use the pace. Direct on the stumps. Too high. Ned, Hetmeyer, Ned doesn't lay a finger on it.
There was some pressure on Ned with Hetmeyer converging. Misjudged it completely. Fell too far forward. And an easy chance, you would say, in the circumstances. And at this level, you expect that to be taken.
Missed his length, but that's okay. He tried, but Ramlin was just too good on this occasion. Most welcome hero maximum for the Patriots. They're 149 with a delivery to go.
Always a really, really sad feeling as a fielding unit when a chance goes up begging and then the next delivery goes for hero maximum.
Slower balls, what are you doing bowling slower balls at this stage? You minimize your risk. It was right up there in the slot as well. If you go for the Yorker and you get smacked away, I will accept that. But I'm not every man. That's what I'm talking about. That is your low-risk delivery. And that's where we need to keep discussing with these young fast bowlers. What are you thinking with the options? 150 for the Patriots of their 20 overs. Ramdin 37 not out. Joshua De Silva with a good half century, his first. Is it enough? It's a great recovery.
A feeling of contentment should be going through that Patriots camp. Haven't batted consistently well throughout this tournament, the Patriots. And at the Queen's Park Oval, given what we've seen, this is a very good total to set for an opposition team. Dennis Ramdin closing the innings out, showing that his experience amounts to a lot. And the youngster, Joshua De Silva, really putting in his hand up at the top of the innings and getting the Patriots into a very good position. Here you see De Silva, 59 from 46, his first T20 50. He had a little bit of support from Dunk, and Dennis Ramdin sort of took over when De Silva got out. 150 for 5.
Confirmation of that 68-run partnership between the two wicket-keepers, or two wicket-keeping options. 2 for 31 for Green, 1 for 9 for Sinclair. No wickets for Tahir. That is one of the things maybe they'll look at and say we hope would have done better, the Amazon Warriors, and a wicket there for Shepherd. Let's go to Alex Jordan.
Now, before this game today, we talked about how crucial the CPL is in developing emerging West Indian talent, and it's a half century today for Joshua Da Silva. Joshua, how good did that feel? Talk me through it a bit. So crucial for struggling Patriots.
Yeah, it was an amazing feeling. More than I could have hoped for. I just wanted to do the role for my team. My role was to bat as long as possible and just be the anchor role. And then when I'm set, I can look to get some boundaries, and that's all I did.
Well, you look to get set. You also look to get exhausted. It's steamy out here.
It was quite hot. No breeze was blowing, and it was quite humid. So I was just trying to fight it.
And were you out of breath, or were you dehydrated? What was it going on? We saw you on your knees a few times.
Yeah, that's just my position to just get back in control, get my body back in control, deep breaths, and just get ready for the next ball.
How special is it for you to get it at Queen's Park Oval here on your home ground?
Oh, amazing feeling. I just wish they had fans and my family was here to see it, but I know they're watching and they're supporting me all the way.
Yeah, you had a very good partnership with Dinesh Ramdan, your fellow keeper. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, for sure. He just kept talking to me all through the way. He kept pushing me on, take deep breaths, keep working, and don't give it away. Just keep trying your best.
Was there ever a moment, I mean, this was a very crucial game for the Patriots, have struggled so far this year in 2020. Was that on your mind, or were you just out there playing pretty freely?
No, I'm just out there always trying to play my game, do the best for the team. I just wanted to play cricket. That's all we're here to do. We're taking it game by game. The past is the past. We're going to move on to the future and try and win each one.
Yeah, 150, a very good total here. Any advice to your guys?
Yeah, for sure. We just need to bowl in the right areas. Don't give them any free deliveries, any full balls. Just bowl to our strength and take our catches, and we'll win the match.
Joshua Da Silva, I think the whole region very proud of you today.
Thank you very much.
Have a look at the Digicel highlights bundle, and the beginning of that bundle, Kyran Powell and Evan Lewis took their place in the middle. Powell was the first to go, playing back to almost a half volley. Lewis branched out into some of his very popular boundary hitting, but then Kevin Sinclair had reward his first CPL wicket and a little bit of flavour in the somersault for good measure. Ben Dunk came to the crease, and as so often in this tournament, he promised much more than he actually ended one or with. Chris Green got rid of him.
It was left to Ramdan and Da Silva to carry the baton for run scoring. Da Silva in particular played some lovely shots down the ground. This one was beautifully struck over long off for Hero Maximum, and then he got a gift that he took full advantage of. Ramdan, meanwhile, wasn't as fluent, but he was there to support Da Silva. That was a 4 that brought up the 50 of 42 deliveries. His first in Hero CPL and in his T20 career. He looked exhausted, but he kept fighting on with Dinesh Ramdan. That one was steered through third man, and he picked the gap nicely on this occasion. Eventually he fell. Very good Yorker by Romario Shepherd, and Dinesh Ramdan turned into overdrive. That was a lovely shot for Hero Maximum over that cover point region. Tanvir was run out in the process, and it was an excellent finish to the innings. Hero Maximum getting the Patriots to 150.
Patriots are going to have to continue bowling well today, because the Amazon Warriors need 151 off their 20 overs in their attempt to win this game. Bet Daily innings break, chance to refresh and revive, and we'll be back in a short while with more action.
When it comes to your building or construction project, never compromise. Trust Point Lisa Steel Products. For over 37 years, Point Lisa Steel Products have been trusted locally and across the Caribbean as the premier supplier for all steel products, guaranteed to exact specifications. Call us first and also visit our hardware division for all your finishing touches. Choose Point Lisa Steel Products and build strong to survive. Call 636-7991.
To help fight the spread of germs, learn WHO's hand-washing habits. Yes, the World Health Organization says washing hands with soap is an effective way to prevent the spread of germs. Together, let's help fight the spread of germs in Trinidad and Tobago.
It's easy to feel on top of your game. Well, a solid team helps support you. That's why the experts at Jameson make products for immune support made with pure ingredients. We'd say it's a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
To help fight the spread of germs, learn WHO's hand-washing habits. Yes, the World Health Organization says washing hands with soap is an effective way to prevent the spread of germs. Together, let's help fight the spread of germs in Trinidad and Tobago.
As a child, our dreams are only limited by our imagination. So we dream big. We see a pathway that can make your dreams a reality. By choosing a sustainable fuel option, you can do more than you imagine. You can give your dreams the time and savings they deserve. With us along for the ride, you will not only arrive at your destination, you will arrive at your dreams.
We've all had our share of bad luck, be it unlucky in love or backing the most unlucky team ever. Whatever your run of bad luck is, the KFC Lucky 7 bucket makes it all better. 7 pieces of chicken and 7 sides for only $99. Order yours today at kfc.tt.
At Tile Warehouse, we have it all. And now, so can you. Choose from our unlimited variety of tiles, from ceramic to glass. Transform your space with our LVT flooring options. Outfit your bathroom with our quality vanities and fixtures. Or find your perfect match at our PPG paint section. Shop at Tile Warehouse and have it all.
St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots getting up to 150 for 5 of their allotment. Kevin Sinclair in his first match getting into the thick of things, but Joshua Da Silva played a real good hand here for the Patriots along with Dennis Ramden getting to his maiden T20 50 and well appreciated by the senior statesman Chris Lynn. A little bit of a disappointment in the field for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. We look at downtown Port of Spain from the El Dorado Skycam. This is how things panned out for the Patriots. Nevin Lewis and Kyron Powell opened the batting, but it was Joshua Da Silva, Ben Dong partnership initially, and then Da Silva and Dennis Ramden, who ended on 37 not out. 14 extras in that innings. Tom Moody, what about this innings? How impressed were you?
Yeah, very impressed. He certainly has learned a lot by watching other teams try to deal with playing in these challenging conditions, and he built his innings nicely. He sort of took his time. He was going at around a runner ball, but then he found the right time to launch a few boundaries, and he seemed to remain very composed and still when he was trying to do that as well. So he did a very good job, and he put all this bowling under enormous pressure. A lot of spin on offer. Green picking up 2 for 31. Sinclair brilliant with his 4 overs, 1 for 9. Tahir unusually not picking up a wicket, but very good with economy. And just the 1 wicket for Shepherd at the end.
So it means therefore that the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they need 151, beg your pardon, of their 20 overs. At 7.55, the Republic Bank fan stand. Question from Suresh Dani.
All right.
One question I would like to ask the commentators would be, what advice would you give to a young aspiring cricketer who is very talented, but because of some maybe poor cricket administration, he's not being able to get the opportunity to develop and make it to play international cricket?
A very good question there from Suresh Dani. Tom Moody, what advice for the young players who are not given the opportunity to feature?
Yeah, it's always challenging, isn't it? Because, you know, there are a number of players that would be looking at this league and thinking that, you know, I could easily be playing in this because player A, B and C have had an opportunity for a year or two. I think at the end of the day, it's controlling the controllables, and that is what you can do to continue to develop as a young player. It may be an area of fitness you can improve. I know, for example, Joshua Da Silva, over recent months, over the last 8 to 10 months, has had a real focus on improving his fitness, and he's dropped a lot of weight, and we're seeing the benefits right in front of us. So, you know, just small things like that, not only improving technique and your overall game, but that fitness component is such an important part of you as a complete T20 package.
Yeah, and so many other opportunities outside of the field of play that they can benefit from, chatting with the experienced players, the players who have been there before. Match partner Sat Sport, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots home match. Of course, nestled in the Eastern Caribbean, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. A wonderful destination, family, beautiful flora and fauna, some green forest, but idyllic beaches, the Marriott Hotel, the coastline. Friendly people as well, so it's a really nice destination that you can visit and have that fun, family, well oriented. Follow your heart and visit St. Kitts and Nevis. And back to the cricket here at the Queen's Park Oval. Brandon King, as we've come to expect, at the top of the innings, top of the order for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. High score of 132 last year, unbeaten, the most runs in the tournament. Haven't gotten off as well as he would have wanted. Kevin Sinclair, the all-rounder, opened the bowling a little bit earlier. Now he's opening the batting for the Amazon Warriors, so he's certainly one with a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Soil Tanve back in for this contest, very experienced, and they will be pumped with that score on the board. So we're just about set for the second half of this match. Brilliant conditions here at the Queen's Park Oval. Once again, the final match that will be played here as we head back to the Brian Lara Cricket Academy from next week for the final part of the preliminary season, and we get into the playoffs thereafter.
All right, let's play.
Off the mark immediately from Brandon King. What about this target, Tom Moody? We saw 92 being defended this morning on the same pitch, getting up to 150, the Patriots.
Firstly, I think it's a very good total. I think they've approached it very well. The Patriots, they've batted well, which hasn't been a strength of theirs so far in this year's Hero CPL. I think the process needs to be pretty much the same as what we've been talking about. It's just to build your innings with wickets in hand, not putting yourself under too much pressure. To find boundaries early and putting your wicket at risk. I think Da Silva showed us the perfect way. Glenn Phillips yesterday showed us the perfect way. Just get yourself in a runner ball or around about a runner ball, and once you see your side into the back 10 overs, you can then make your judgment on when is the right time to target boundaries and which bowlers are the ones you want to target.
also a lesson in there for the batsmen. Joshua De Silva leading the way, and I'm sure he would be in your dream 11 fantasy league. At the top there, no surprises. Chris Green, Dennis Ramden, Kevin Sinclair, and Mario Shepard completing the top 5. And I concur, Tom, it's all about getting a feel of the pitch, understanding what the bowlers are trying to do, and giving yourself that time so that you can pace your innings. You can make up, as we've seen, you can catch up. Glenn Phillips demonstrated yesterday, Joshua De Silva demonstrated it today. Kevin Sinclair for his first innings at the top of the order. And I just wonder what is the rule that he was given.
Well, quite possibly the role, but I think it also is his game. I think it's pretty much the way he plays. Beautiful delivery. This is very much what we expect from Tanvir, that ball swinging away from the right-hander early on. It's only a little window where the ball does swing with this white kookaburra, so Tanvir would dearly hope that it continues to swing into his second over if he's given a chance to bowl another one after this.
Well played, not having to face him before, and with his unique action, going to take some time to get used to it for Kevin Sinclair, as that offsetting action. How would you describe that action, Dominic?
Yeah, look, he's slightly off the wrong foot, isn't he? He's not completely off the wrong foot, but he's got that delay in his delivery at point of release.
Fortunate for the batsman, fortunate for the bowler. Could have been injurious to him. First over gone, 5 without loss.
Sell your card, pin.tt. Takes 1 minute, so easy. Take a picture from your mobile phone, just snap it now. Oh yeah, it's on. Sell your card, pin.tt. Sell your card, pin.tt. Pin.tt, free mobile app. Pin.tt, just takes 1 snap. Pin.tt.
Chance, he probably would have swallowed that. So that's a genuine mischance. He's wringing his hand, but I think that's more a point of disappointment than anything else.
Just taking a blow to his right hand there, Sohail Tanvir, of the final delivery of that last over. Kevin Sinclair trying to hit this one back past him. Would have expected it to come a little bit faster, so caught him by surprise. Sohail Tanvir, new bowler Alzari Joseph. So it's quite opposite from what we saw earlier. The Guyana Amazon Warriors opting for spin. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots opting for pace. Good delivery. Goes down to the boundary for 4. Signal that his runs. Unfortunate for Alzari Joseph.
Very full pitch delivery. Little inside edge, just squeezing that away for 4. So some fortunate runs for King. A little bit of tape required on that little finger. I'm sure he'll survive.
Yeah, we saw Fidel Edwards dismiss Brandon King. First delivery with that Yorker. So that might have been the thinking there. Brandon King was able on this occasion to get bat on ball. Not so against the Talawas earlier on. But he struggled this season on the back of what was an excellent 2019 high score, most sixes, most runs. But a shadow of that this season. It's always difficult, Tom, to follow up a successful season with another one. And the truly great players are the ones who can do that, to repeat those sort of performances. Hayden Walsh Jr. is struggling a little bit this season as well. Got into it today. He was the MVP last season. Brandon King as well.
Yeah, I think teams have had a good look at them, seen certainly what their strengths are, what their potential weaknesses are, and I think also they're on everyone's radar, where previously they weren't on any team's radar. They could come up and surprise the opposition without the attention or focus on them.
Smashed through the offside. Length and width on offer. Brandon King doesn't miss out.
Well, this is just a friendly half volley. Right up in the slot, just wide of off stump, exactly where a top order batsman would want a ball early in their innings. Help yourself. I think the key to bowling pace on this surface is, for one, bowling straight, and for two, bowling the length that hits the top of the stumps. And from that length, you want to be just subtly changing the pace of your balls.
Stifle appeal. But just to emphasize your point, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots batted 4 of their 5 wickets were out bowled, the other one being run out. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors bowlers were trying to target the stump. And so that is instructive. Wicket to wicket is the way to go on the surface. Nine runs off the over at the end of 2-14 without loss.
Combat the stress of today's busy lifestyles. Use Astamin Fort for all-round good health and balance. Astamin Fort contains power nutrients for that extra energy and vitality, 8 essential amino acids and vitamins. Use Astamin Fort to boost energy, build stamina and strength, improve performance, relieve tiredness and stress, and improve memory and concentration. Astamin Fort is excellent supportive therapy for diabetes and hypertension. Get it now at leading pharmacies nationwide.
The Patriots getting up to 150 for 5 of their 20 overs. Joshua De Silva paced his innings really well. Started off slowly, but was able to capitalize towards the back end, get into his maiden half century. 59 of 46. Dinesh Ramden, he played the sort of role that we expect of him. 37 not out from 30. Chris Green, the most successful Guyana Amazon Warriors bowler. Tanver back on the field. Might be a wide from Tanver. Leg buys, in fact. He did get that blow to his hand in the last over, but it was his right hand. He is, of course, left-handed.
He just caught that little finger on the way in, when the ball was on the way in. Came at an awkward height where he had his fingers pointing straight at where the ball was coming from. He just caught one of them on the way through.
Now you have to work with the resources that you do have. Patriots, we've seen in previous games, they've opened with John Ross Jagisa. So they've started with spin. This occasion, coming up against 2 right-handed batsmen. Do you think it's a good decision to bowl the fast bowlers in the power play?
Yeah, look, it'd be interesting to discuss with them the reasons, what the logic was to start with 2 fast bowlers. But I can also see that they see both their spinners, Sodhi and Jagassar, as key bowlers in the middle of the innings to be able to suffocate the opponent. Now, when is a good time to bowl your pace resources? Beautifully fielded. Stunning piece of fielding from Dunk. Sorry, De Silva, same hat. Better action though.
Look at this. Just have to admire it. The only thing he would have wanted was a direct hit to complete that amazing bit of fielding. Remember, he is a wicket keeper, Joshua Da Silva, so he wouldn't be used to fielding in the outfield. But excellent effort. We also have Imran Khan, who bowled a new ball as well.
You don't often see the same hats, and there's Ben Dunk. That's what threw me, because I was watching it live from up here, and both have got the full brim hat, which is unusual. Most of the guys are wearing peak caps.
Not even close, Tom Woody. Don't even try it. They're totally different.
I need you to support me here. Come on.
Not even similar in look.
No, we're on the same team here.
Yes, very, very similar. I too thought it was Ben Dunk.
Sun smart hats.
Changing field, long on back. Third man comes up. Good little start here for the Amazon Warriors. It's crucial that they keep wickets in hand. Many of the teams so far have lost early wickets. Patriots today as well. So we're almost into the end of the third over. No wickets just yet. So that's important for them. Single to end the third over. 20 without loss, the Warriors.
Watermelon filling up me whole glass. Team rich in a gay. White up bottle start fast. We got flavor. White up watermelon rum fruity, baby. Everybody wants some. I have a watermelon. You want a this or that. I have a white up flavor. You want a this or that. Oh, we got flavor. Introducing the new watermelon flavored rum from White Oak. World class, homegrown, designate, don't drink and drive.
That pavilion, the Prince of Port of Spain, and the Son of the Soil, one of the most famous Son of the Soil. Imran Khan, as we suspected, comes into the attack for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. The most economical 4-over spell this season for Imran Khan, 1 for 7 or 4 overs.
He bowled beautifully, didn't he, yesterday? He really did. He bowls that faster pace for a leg break bowler. He's not looking to get a lot of side spin on it. And what I mean by side spin is the ball looking to turn the ball from left to right dramatically. Gets it a little bit further out of the front of the hand and pushes it through a little bit quicker. It skids on.
Hugely successful in first-class cricket here in the West Indies. Targets the wicket, tries to get that front part of the batsman regularly. Almost stumped by Dinesh Ramlin. But you can see some intent from Sinclair, trying to get after Imran Khan. Just squeeze onto the pads. Fortunate inside edge for him. Another dot ball. Pressure builds. 4 from the over so far. Something's got to give. And another 5 from 5. Imran Khan continues the stranglehold he's had here at the Queen's Park Oval.
One mistake now. Come on, big shot coming here, buddy.
And a maiden over. Excellent start from Imran Khan. 20 without loss.
My one and only, tastes so good to me. Yes, we love cheesies. Cheesies, cheesies, give me please. Nobody does it like this. Cheesies, cheesies, give me some. Cheesies taste is number one. Only Sunshine's got it. Got the cheesy love with the taste that's so real. We love cheesies. Sunshine Snacks cheesy. It's that good.
That required runner rate just creeping over 8. They would want to keep a handle on that. The Guyana Amazon Warriors. They won't want it to balloon too much. So an excellent start for the Patriots in terms of economy, in terms of strangling, in terms of restricting scoring in these initial overs. No wickets to show for it just yet, but that will come if they continue along this line. The Amazon Warriors, well, they'll be looking to break the shackles. Continue to find the fielders. Azari Joseph switching ends, pulling from the Jerry Gomez Media Center end, and Soil Tanvir seems to be in excruciating pain. The phalanges again, Tom Moody, the phalanges.
So he's going to go off and maybe get some ice on that. He'll be required. He's still got 2 more overs to bowl. So they'll be keen to get him back out there.
Donna Murray Wickham, the physiotherapist for the Patriots, being called into action. Up in the air. Will this be taken? Dinesh Ramlin settles. Yes, it is. So success for the Patriots. Success for Azari Joseph.
Well, part of this success should be given to Imran Khan, building the pressure the over before. But that maiden over has just created a bit of extra pressure. And Brandon King looking to pull a lively bouncer to the square boundary, and it just went straight up the chimney. Dinesh Ramdin making no mistake. It's the end of King for 14. It's 20 for 1.
To help fight the spread of germs, learn WHO's hand washing habits. Yes, the World Health Organization says washing hands with soap is an effective way to prevent the spread of germs. Together, let's help fight the spread of germs in Trinidad and Tobago.
Hi, I'm Val, and we are going to be making some simple serves featuring white oak watermelon flavored rum.
Rapid 3 weight loss. You can now download the app to place your orders or call and WhatsApp 224-1648. Rapid 3 weight loss, the fastest weight loss product in the world.
And Amazon Warriors, and their star player Shamron Hetmeyer walks to the crease. An excellent start to 2020, 2 half centuries in his first 2 matches. Didn't score much thereafter, but into the pitch. Brandon King not in control. And just straight up in the air. Dinesh Ramlin enjoyed that. So they're continuing to exert pressure here. The Patriots, the Amazon Warriors, they will need one of their senior batsmen to step up. Nicholas Puran, Ross Taylor, no Sherfield Rutherford today. And of course, Kevin Sinclair at the top for his first match. to reload that one. Zari Joseph. If you want to see Sherman Hetmeyer get himself set, we know how dangerous he can be, we know how explosive he can be, but he has to give himself that opportunity. If anything, he can take a page out of the book of Joshua Da Silva. And wide again for Dayton Butler.
Oh, it's a tough school. First look at that, it didn't look too wide. A little bit of ice being applied to the pinky. This cup's colder. Put it in there.
Adjustment to the line. Trying to go for that short ball. I've seen him dismissed already in this tournament. Going for that hook shot early up in his innings. Sherman Hetmeyer. A nice little battle going on between these two. Zari Joseph and Sherman Hetmeyer. They play together at the West Indies senior team. So there's some byplay here.
And I would have thought when you first come to the crease on a surface like this, you would welcome pace, the ball coming onto the bat. The slower bowlers would be the harder ones to get your innings going and to find your rhythm and your timing. I'm sure Hetmeyer would welcome this challenge with Joseph.
Another good delivery. From Zari Joseph. Run rate just about 8.5 required now. And they won't be too worried just yet, but they want to keep a hold on that, keep an eye on that. Single to end the 5th over at the end of 5. The Warriors 23 for 1.
Now this is Radical Trading, you understand? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I want a Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
King, the only man dismissed so far, a run of all 14. Extras, let's see if they play their part here in this chase for the Warriors to try and track down 151. Certainly got the arsenal of the Guyana Amazon Warriors with Hetmeyer and Sinclair out there. Sinclair new, of course, but Taylor, Poran, Kimo Paul, a got a bit of Chris Green as well. Know what he can do, and Shepherd can give it a nudge. So there's certainly the ammunition to really get fired up here for the Warriors. Sherman Hetmeyer, who started off with a hiss and a roar in the tournament, got a half century in the first time out. Going up against Jagasan now, who in these conditions has pretty much enjoyed himself. Hetmeyer's whipped off the helmet. Dunk it slip. very impressed with Sinclair. Bowling at the crease, his energy at the crease, and certainly that somersault celebration. Lock that away on the vault and see it lots. See what he's got here, given the state of the pitch and patience that has to be subscribed to when you're out in the middle of the bat in your hand.
Yeah, man.
Ran out of patience. There you go. Just like that, Jagassar's into the action. G'day, Bish.
Jagassar has been outstanding from his very first game in this tournament. I must admit to you that I was surprised to see Sohail Tanvir using the new ball. I was surprised to see pace from both ends. I think it's a surface that is receptive to slow bowling, legal delivery. And Jagassar's got that carom ball as well. So it's not just Kevin Sinclair, a practitioner of off-spin himself. He would have been hoping that would have been spinning back into him. I would say that's legal. It is the end of Sinclair for 5, 24 for 2.
Making the watermelon smash with white oak watermelon flavored rum.
Warriors, a bit of work on their hands. Last over the power play, Nicholas Pooran. There'll be other days, my friend. Nice little reach and it'll feel good. So Nicholas Pooran, who was deceived by Majib, I recall, not long ago. The danger there is when you fall away and you expose. I understand, totally get it. But in these conditions, against a vertically challenged bowler, it doesn't bounce that often. There you go. Here's another! See you later, Shimmers. Hetmeyer's got to go in the same over. They've lost 3 inside the power play, have the Warriors.
JRJ. John Ross Jagassar. He has been superb. He's a star. Not giving him that room that Hetty wants. And the safe hands of Ramdin behind the stumps. Perhaps Jagassar should have started the bowling. Hetmeyer goes for 1, 25 for 3.
The way we move, the way we sound, feel the rhythm. The way we fed, soaking wet, it's the way we play. The way we groove, the way we dance, every night and day. Every night and day. Carib, there's the Caribbean. Carib, let's unleash the fun.
Carib, it's the way we play.
Very experienced New Zealander, Ross Taylor, is out in the middle. Going to need something very special from him. Given the nature of the surface, that asking rate, it's approaching 9s. It's 8.8. And they've lost 3 and we haven't finished the power play yet. Buoyant at the moment, the Patriots. They desperately love another 2 points here this afternoon. Easy little slide and underway Ross Taylor, but this underlines the surface.
It's just angles, just cramping him for room. Didn't spin away. Good wicket keeping.
Last ball of the Guardian Life power play, barring an extra.
I have a feeling this could be a season or a tournament of what-ifs for the Patriots. Tell you what I mean next over. Good over from Jagasa, 26 for 3. End of the Guardian Life power play.
Hey guys, Major Penny here, and now we're going to learn to make a Twin Island Fizz using White Oak Watermelon flavored rum.
Top's been blown away. Patriots have done the trick early. So we've got this left-hand, right-hand combination as the end of the power play has happened. Asking a lot. An older statesman and a youngster at the other end in the making, Nicholas Poran. Warriors, very keen. It's something out of the next 10 overs, you'd think. Here's the skipper, Rad Emmerich. It's right on the button first up.
I meant by what ifs is that the Patriots have had some selection issues. Okay, forget Fabian Allen not being here. They've made some errors in selection, leaving John Ross Jagasa out of their 11 to start the tournament. On reflection, a poor decision. They've lost a couple of games by 8 or 10 runs. Their batsmen have not covered themselves in glory. In fact, so much so yesterday after they lost, I was standing down at the players' dugout and Riyad Emrit walked past a chair and slapped it and tumbled it over in his vexation and frustration at the batting performance yesterday, for example, after a decent start. And that sums it up. They've bowled well, up to now anyway.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bish, and I think about that frustration was shown by the captain last year, Carlos Brathwaite. Some real issues and frustrations there on and off the park. But it has plagued them in recent times. St Kitts and Nevis. Every time you just get a dot ball or a single, suddenly half the overs disappeared. Only had a single from it. Mentioned just moments ago in the previous over, the required run rate was 8.8. Well, it's now 9.20. 9.2 very scarily gets blown out to 10 and then maybe just over, all in the blink of an over or two. Whilst they have to be sensible and patient here, have to pick the right delivery, have to put it away. And therein lies that challenge early on in your innings, the timing and the rhythm for your batting. Yeah, not surprised to see Ish Sodhi warming up. Skipper comes round to change the angle and shut it down. against Nicholas Poran.
Talked about John Ross Jagger. I remember when he debuted very late in regional cricket. I think it was 2016. So he might have been about 29, and we were all wondering, where has he come from? Age 29. I remember interviewing him, and he told me that his parents put a great focus on his education, and from that focus on education, he worked at the family business. I can't remember if it was a brokerage firm. And he wanted to play, but I'm not sure he was allowed to play until late. But I'm sure glad he did. 28 for 3, 7 gone.
We've all had our share of bad luck. Be it unlucky in love or backing the most unlucky team ever. Whatever your run of bad luck is, the KFC Lucky 7 bucket makes it all better. 7 pieces of chicken and 7 sides for only $99. Order yours today at kfc.tt.
Certainly are behind the rate. The Warriors, they need a rev up. Do the Warriors? Need a hero hunk to drop the clutch and go. Jagasar to continue. 2 for 2 from 1.
Hey!
Yep, Sabres, yeah, just on there. And here is Jagasar you're chatting about. And therein lies the beauty, doesn't it? For spinners in particular, batsmen, you can get into some other business angle and still have a career, because you can, well, you might be developing late, or your parents haven't allowed you because you're in the family business. But in terms of that, isn't it? That's the great thing about the professional era now with this format, T20. You're good at it, you can last in it, you can actually extend your career and have another one first. Totally applaud that. This fella. Emmerich wants to come out of the slip, zap onto the covers. So just looking after Lewis, is he? He said, I need a rest. Groin's a bit sore, Skip. Lovely deft touch here. And after all that, Evan, you're going to have to stretch out that groin, son. In the end, the silver cleans up. Couldn't have scripted better. He says to Rad Emmerich, can I go in at slip, please, Skip? Immediately has to chase one to the fence.
Good work, Jared.
Thing about that Lewis injury, I don't think he can go off and get a substitute because he had it yesterday. But
and oh, is that funky dunky down there? Yeah, getting a little airborne Ben Dunk. Just enough on it for a hero maximum for Nicholas Poran.
the thing about Puran, he can start sedately, but he's got enough power. Look, he's not a Russell or a Pollard, but he's got enough power, more than enough, to be able to accelerate in a big way, just getting over the boundary.
Got him, Donkey, you got him now, tell him true.
About to say that injury to Lewis is that Lewis was perhaps one of their better fielders in a fielding unit that is not great, not mobile. Kelly not in it today as well.
Yeah, and those things start to go against you, and there's so many facets of your team suffering, multiple changes. Really are up against it. 8 done, 40 for 3.
At Tile Warehouse, we have it all. And now, so can you. Choose from our unlimited variety of tiles, from ceramic to glass. Transform your space with our LVT flooring options. Outfit your bathroom with our quality vanities and fixtures. Or find your perfect match at our PPG paint section. Shop at Tile Warehouse and have it all.
$150 looks a mountain away for the Warriors. St Kitts and Nevis very pleased they breached 150 with their turn at bat. De Silva outstanding on his home patch. Randon another T&T boy, 37-0. And in reply, the Warriors, they've had the top come off. And suddenly find themselves in a bit of a hole here. 111 required and 72. Thinking a 2 here. Not on, says Roscoe.
Yeah, just that word coming through from third umpire actually, that if Lewis does exacerbate the injury, makes it worse, then he would be allowed a substitute fielder.
Down there. Yeah, Imran Khan did well.
Just laughing as Imran dived to save that, because it must be funny to Imran Khan that he's looking at one of the coaches from earlier, Richard Kelly, who played under 15 with Imran, and Kelly is now into coaching at senior level and Imran is still playing.
Oh, we love a leggy. Look at Imran Tahir. Oh, it's across the line again. Ross Taylor. Yes, one of his old favourites. It was a decade or so ago when he really did play that so well. And he'd hit it sort of 95% of the time. Time to get involved with Dream11.com. Download that app. Captains are worth double the course. Never going to stop one there, old gun.
Go to that group that Imran played with would include Lendl Simmons at under 15 level, it would include Dwayne Bravo, it would include Dennis Ramdin, all in that group that came through the under 15 age group cricket together.
Keep going, Roscoe. Old gun. Just about put his back out with us. Lovely cutter. Wonderful, smart piece of bowling from Brad Emmerich. Little cutter, little change up, and it died. It died in the surface. It's got so much protection out of it. Long on, a straight mid wicket on the fence, deep backward square, covering that sort of stroke. Should Taylor want to invent that there. Goes again. He gets all of it, gets a really good piece of it. In fact, a major piece. There's a maximum to finish the ninth. The 50's up here for the Warriors for the loss of 3.
So with Ross Taylor, you've got to keep an eye on him today as a bowler. You're running up to him, and at the very last moment, the skillful bowlers are able to change your line. Watch and see where he moves. The skill of a T20 bowler, the seam bowler, is to be able to change at the last moment. Now Taylor walks across his stump, so you have to be able, if you're Emirates, to be able to see that early and bowl it wider of the stumps. You've got more leeway because he's walked across early.
There's the frustration, I reckon, as a coach sitting in the dugout there, that sort of stroke there, where it finds the only man in front of the wicket on the offside, and you can't manipulate a single and pop it where you want to. Goes downtown, goes all the way, does he? Nicky P, how are thee? Booyah! Lovely bit of timing.
Early days, nowhere near where Puran would want to end this knock. But if he can get in, very few totals will be saved. If.
There's that little hoik, that little drag, and again, credit to Jagasar. Just slowed it down a little, held it fractionally back, and there was a miscue. We're seeing it on this surface get dragged onto the stumps, chop-ons, get caught in the deep, you get a thick inside edge and try and do too much with the bottom hand. It takes over in the blade, creates a miscue. Now he wants two here. Young Puran should, oh, he should have. Not with Roscoe, I reckon.
If in doubt, no. There are a few shouts from the commentary box, yes to. Would have been tight. And if in doubt, don't go. Joseph did well.
Certainly only wonder Joseph this time. Yeah, he's quick, isn't he? His young legs, and look at that throw too. Super arm. Lifebuoy hand washing station. Yeah. Keep it clean and tidy. One to go. Oh, they're playing a miss. And here it is. It's the Angostura Lemon Lime and Bitters. Oh, let's get on it. At 59 for 3.
Now this is Radical Trading, you understand? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Frank.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget the money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I want a Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
White oak, watermelon, filling up me whole glass. Steam rich in a gay. White oak, butter start fast. We got flavor. White oak, watermelon, rum, fruity, baby. Everybody wants some. I have a watermelon. You want a this or that? I have a white oak flavor. You want a this or that? Oh, we got flavor. Introducing the new watermelon flavored rum from White Oak. World class, homegrown, designate, don't drink and drive.
House, office, apartment, land. You can buy, you can sell, you can swap or rent. All the pictures on your mobile phone. Pin.tt, oh yeah, it's on. Find a house at Pin.tt. Find the office at Pin.tt. Pin.tt, free mobile app. Pin.tt is free. Try it now.
It's easy to feel on top of your game. Well, a solid team helps support you. That's why the experts at Jameson make products for immune support made with pure ingredients. We'd say it's a winning lineup. Stay strong with Jameson.
Chic Control Top. Look chic every day. Stockings that smoothens your figure, minimizes your bulges, is thicker and more durable, and your clothes will fit and look better. Chic Control Top comes in your favorite shades and sizes for your body type: Queen Plus, Queen, and Regular. Distributed by Olson's Marketing Company Limited, a part of the Antimacal Group of companies. Available at retailers nationwide. And remember, with Chic Control Top, you can look chic every day.
Hey guys, Major Penny here, and now we're going to learn to make a Twin Island Fizz using white oak watermelon flavored rum.
St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots got to 150 for 5. Amazon Warriors 59 for 3 at the moment. It's a Patriots home game. Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. What a place to call home. Basseterre, the capital city. Lots of tourist sites and historical sites as well. Brimstone Hill in particular, an exciting view. Lovely beaches to enjoy. The culture, the cuisine, simply sensational. Annie Morrison has had the Bumblebee from Nevis, very famous drink on the island. Many fans from the islands looking on will be supporting this Patriots team. Nicholas Puran will have different plans, and so far he's getting into a nice rhythm. Boundary to him.
Quality shot first up out of the drinks break. Just a little bit of wind. Nicholas Puran going square with that drive off the back foot.
Good response from Imran Khan. When you look at Nicholas Puran playing white ball cricket, he's always on the offensive. Always that intent to score. Wow. Brilliant from Puran. Hero maximum.
With the gain on offer, full on this occasion, and Puran not holding back, throwing everything at it.
More importantly, transferring the pressure onto Imran Khan. That is why I feel a lot of batsmen could probably improve. Don't allow bowlers to get on top of you. Look to find a way to transfer that pressure back onto the bowler. Imran Khan surely feeling the pressure after those lusty blows from Puran. Might just change his attitude to bowling. Kevin Sinclair on debut in this contest. Exceptional with the ball. 1 for 9. His celebrations, his smile, very innocent. Had the chance to open the batting as well. For a short time, he looked very comfortable at the crease. Upper deck blow. This is an expensive one. 18 from the over. 77 for 3.
Kyron Pollard, how are you, man?
I'm fine.
So, tell me something. Would you recommend Omega XL to your friends, to your family, to anyone?
I definitely have, in terms of some of the product that you've given to me. My in-laws, my mom, they were using it before me. I didn't.
Oh, really?
Again, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And when I showed them what I got and what I started to use, I said, okay, you guys can have.
Oh, look at that.
And they're using it, and they were using it before, and I've been working for them, so yeah.
Massive last over. They just set this run chase right for the Warriors.
Oh, one there, Bowie.
You feel that these two will be crucial if the Warriors are to go on to win that partnership 53 at the moment.
Yeah, and Taylor's playing it smart. He recognises that Nicholas Pooran is on here. He's running hot, so he's just pushing the ball into the gap and feeding the strike. It's smart cricket. It's the way to do it. It's knowing when your partner needs the strike.
And again, that's another hero maximum from Nicholas Pooran.
What a talent. What a talent this young guy is. Wonderful bat swing, incredible power when he wants to switch it on. That's exactly what he's doing since the drinks break. He's decided, let's get back into this contest, take the pressure out of it.
Mommy, you got him, Mommy. Got him.
For those of you looking at this entertainment, Nicholas Pooran has now struck 86 sixes in his Hero CPL career. And guess what? More than the number of fours he's struck. 72 fours. That's the type of aggression he has shown throughout his Hero CPL career. I'm in trouble. Gets back in time, the umpire. Yep, he goes upstairs.
Imran Khan at point doing some brilliant work, just diving away to his right to stop the ball from passing him, and that created the confusion for Taylor. Taylor thought it was through. It looks like the bat is grounded. Certainly well past the line. Looks like he's all good.
Throw was a weak one, so it allowed sufficient time for Ross Taylor to get back in. This partnership will continue to deliver. Left in the over. Was a good piece of fielding, diving away to his right, but look at the throw. Very weak. He was on the floor, didn't get the power. Imran Khan in the action, a fumble.
It is a critical position, that point position for the spinners to the right-hander. Taylor having to do a turn and charging down the centre of the wicket, so creating a little bit more rough for the spinners, which the bowlers will enjoy.
would say. And the reason why is seamers. They produce more often than not with the ball for him. Emirates himself 10 wickets, Stanford 5 wickets. Cotterell 4 wickets, so fortuitous boundary. Didn't intend for this one to go there, but he will take it. Brings up his 7th CPL half century, and an innings coming at the right time for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's been a quality response since the drinks break. We're into the 3rd over since that drinks break, and Nicholas Pooran has flexed his muscles, and he has is doing it himself. Is that he's not using the pitch itself as much as he needs to be. He needs to be bowling that sort of back of a length. I mentioned in a stint that I did earlier that the length has to hit the top of the stumps. That's better. Half an appeal from bowler, but that's the length, because you're then going to get the odd ball that skids through like that one did, or the one that may just sit up a little bit. So you'll get the natural variation that the surface is offering. But if you're going full, it's easy pickings for particularly a set batsman. It's good of him to get it right just on cue, wasn't it?
Proves your point. Good alignment. Warriors were dominant at the moment. 59 required from 45 deliveries.
Too full again, just too easy. It's taking the pitch out of the contest. Allows the batsman just to have a free hit at it. In that case, just picking up an easy 2, which is not what the Patriots can afford at the moment. Emirates is a bowler that has done exactly what I'm talking about. He's bowled that back of a length and subtly changed his pace, so maybe he's the option.
Just underscores the importance of knowing what lengths to bowl in particular conditions. He's got all the attributes of an excellent fast bowler, Zari Joseph, but knowing what weapons to use on a particular day, that's where experience comes in. Gracefully played. This young man is all class. Didn't have to put a lot of energy and effort in this shot. Used the pace and just guided it through that 3rd man region. Wonderful end to the over. 12 runs coming from it. 99 for 3.
My one and only, tastes so good to me. Yes, we love cheesies. Cheesies, cheesies, give me please. Nobody does it like these. Cheesies, cheesies, give me some. Cheesies taste is #1. Only Sunshine's got it. Got the cheesy love with a taste that's so real. We love cheesies. Sunshine Snacks cheesies. It's that good.
40 of the last 3 overs. Clearly, message to Puran and Taylor at the drinks break. Is following the drinks break. This Warriors team, they've just taken the attack to all the Patriots bowlers. Isodi, can he get a breakthrough here for the Patriots?
Hey. On the show. That's him, Louis.
Taking Ross Taylor wide.
Got him. Wrong end.
He's just going a little bit pear-shaped here for the Patriots, and that is what a shift in influence and control can do in a T20 match. 100 comes up for the Warriors. Just a single. Sohail Tanvir had to leave the field. Not quite sure which one of his laryngeal joints has been affected. It's on his right hand. Usually Tanvir bowls the death overs for Riyad Emirates and the Patriots, so another consideration for the captain. Doesn't find the gap. Missed out there, Puran.
Well, this game's not going to go to the death overs the way that Nicholas Puran and Ross Taylor are dealing with it. They need to get back into the contest now and take wickets. That's got to be the mindset of the Patriots.
Curious to see if there was bat on this one. Is given very unlike Dinesh Ramdin behind the stumps. He threw the onside. Decent over to start for Isodi. 6 runs conceded. 105 for 3. Wickets column most important for Riyad Emirates and the Patriots. Only 3 wickets so far. Required rate 7.6. You would think with Puran and Taylor, that should be a walk in the park. We saw from the earlier game, a situation could just implode. That's the belief that the Patriots bowlers will want to have as they approach the remaining overs of this contest. 46 required from 36.
Both the batsmen just getting a drink, so there's a small break with the 12th and 13th man and the Warriors coming onto the field and getting a change of gloves and a refreshment, and that may well be the break in concentration that the Patriots need. They need something, because at the moment this partnership has made its way to 80 just off 50 balls. Sometimes that just little break, whether it's created by yourself. In this case, it wasn't created by themselves, getting gloves and a drink, or another situation out of your control can certainly shift the concentration.
Sweetly timed. Eventually cut off by Jamah Milton. Puran looks in full control at the crease, playing every delivery off the middle of his bat, and ominous signs for the Patriots. Brilliant running. Immediately on playing that shot he wanted to, and got it in the end.
Perfectly weighted shot into the leg side. Ideally, you want that ball to go to about the 30-yard circle and stop. So, therefore, the outfielder's got to run all the way from the line into that 30-yard circle. It does, more often than not, give you enough time to complete the two.
'84, the partnership between these two, and sometimes we take partnerships for granted. What they've done well, these two, been able to work out which bowlers to attack. Nicholas Puran, he's gone after Imran Khan. Taylor has been more watchful, more supportive in this partnership. I don't think we've had a century run partnership in Hero CPL 2020 thus far. This might be the first. 16 away.
It's a good length from Emmerich. Trying to keep his line nice and tight, and also bowling that 7 to 8 metre length. Not up to the bat where the batsman's got a free swing and a free hit.
Exactly the role the Warriors fans would have wanted from a guy like Ross Taylor. A calming effect, as we would have seen from Shoaib Malik, who would have played for the Warriors in previous years. Taylor 22 from 21, contented to play second fiddle, the more flamboyant Nicholas Puran. Power of experience, you would say, Tom?
Yeah, well, that's the very reason they got him, because they recognised that around the extraordinary talent they have in their top six, that top six is still very young in age. King, Hetmeyer, Puran, all sort of around that 23 or under. And what Ross Taylor does bring is years and years of experience, just understanding the game and reading the game and passing his knowledge on to those players, both on and off the field.
Dot delivery to end the over. 1-1-1 for 3.
Now auditioning for Jameson's new multivitamin, J.
Wait, does that say 100%?
Sure does.
Whoa, that really is simple. With new Jameson 100% complete multivitamin, the choice is obvious. See for yourself. It offers 100% of the daily recommended vitamin intake. Now choosing a multivitamin is unbelievably easy. Tree joke. Jameson, naturally.
40 from 30, Nicholas Puran. 61 from 35, outstanding. Nelson's up for the loss of 3. It's a shame for them because the Patriots had the Warriors 25 for 3 at one stage. This partnership now is ballooned out to 86 from 56. And Taylor very happy to play second fiddle and just help motivate and guide the very skillful Nicholas Poran. Ish Sodi, has he got a couple of bits of magic in him in one over? That's what they need. They need to dislodge this partnership. Preferably get both of these gentlemen out early in the next over or two.
Hey, got him, Chucky! Chucky, you got him! Chucky!
Yeah, good hustle. Good pressure put on one of the old boys. Imran Khan can't prevent that. What a dream 11 from you, Sammy. Who's in your team?
Nicholas Poran, of course. Has to be at the top. Dream11.com or download the app and get in on the action, and you can create your own fantasy team. A lot of options there. A lot of opportunities taken for the single at backward of point. Imran Khan in that very crucial position. Can Ish Sodi pull one out of the hat? Nicholas Poran, the left-hander, might want to take him on. Can he induce something false? Well, the Patriots and their supporters will be hoping so.
Yeah, right on cue. It's that favoured side. El Dorado and Hero combine for another maximum.
Just getting the length that he wanted there, Nicholas Poran, with the turn, and he's been striking them cleanly. Not as cleanly as that so far for another Hero maximum. He enjoyed that one. That partnership now moves on to 93 of 58 deliveries, and it has been a really good effort, judging from what we have seen here at the Queen's Park Oval over partnership under pressure, and has been really mature. Nicholas Poran, 26 runs, 17 deliveries, 26 of 14 of Jagisan, 17 of 5 from Imran Khan. So those strike rates have been impressive. Now it's a turn for Ish Sodi. Really explosive against the spinners. So the Warriors need 33 of 28 deliveries, but this is Nicholas Poran. It's all been about Nicholas Poran. The moment he got to the crease, he was striking it as cleanly as ever on both sides of the wicket, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Can't afford to miss your length. You give him that opportunity to score. He has the deft touches as well. So a well-paced inning so far. Can he carry on?
That extra bit of pressure. The right-handed leggy up against the left-hander going some. Partnership now 95. Oh, and they're coming back. Oh, I reckon this is tight, is it? Needed to be maybe a little bit better over the bails. Wasn't a bad throw, though. Hamilton. The gather. Maybe a direct hit.
He's quick, Ross Taylor. But is he quick enough? Well, that's the question. Jamal Hamilton was quick as well. Yes, he's in. Very good running from the old boy. Ross Taylor. So excellent running. Getting Nicholas Poran back on strike. And that's key. That's very important.
Partnership 4 away from 3 figures. Yeah. Can they get there? The first this year in 2020. The 900-run partnership for Guyana should this come off. And so clean straight. And if you're slightly off, so he creates that, makes his own width. Sides you through point, run a point, and then those little pickup shots. Another square leg mid-wicket.
Yes, Louis. Good work, Louis.
Time keeps on slipping into the future.
But there's been a controlled and measured approach from these two. It hasn't been frenetic, even though at times the run rate hovered around 8. They felt they were in control. It showed the ends with 2 dots at the end of 16, 122 for 3.
We've all had our share of bad luck, be it unlucky in love or backing the most unlucky team ever. Whatever your run of bad luck is, the KFC Lucky 7 bucket makes it all better. 7 pieces of chicken and 7 sides for only $99. Order yours today at kfc.tt.
I mentioned just a little while ago the Patriots. They were going rather swimmingly, having the Warriors 3 down for 25. St Kitts and Nevis Patriots are under the pump now. Yeah, you got choices. It's Altanville with that sore right hand. He's holding the ball with and plenty of ice on it. Of course, he is a death bowling specialist. Pakistani, Sahel up against Horan. Can he rip a pole out here for the Patriots? Bigger! Oh, that's a kaboom! It's gone up to the seating up here. 100 partnership is up in style.
A magnificent blow from Nicholas Puran. Just through the line of that delivery. Able to free his arms. That was key there. So the first 100 partnership of Hero CPL 2020 of these two, Ross Taylor and Nicholas Puran, and the 900 partnership for the Guyana Amazon Warriors in Hero CPL.
Oh, in no time at all that has gone through mid-wicket square leg. 4 more.
But if the first one was full, if this one was short, and then given the treatment from Nicky P, good control. Didn't try to overhit it. Got it in the gap. So 6 followed by 4. 132 for 3 now. 19 from 22 deliveries.
Striking at 200. Poran at will. So suddenly less runs than balls left. Complete control here, these two. With his left-hand, right-hand combo. Taylor's been happy to just sit back and pick off the odd single. Hasn't had a 4, Ross Taylor, 1-6. Happy to watch Nicky Poran cut loose.
Nicholas Puran's best CPL scores, 81 not out. Queen's Park Oval in this one. Against the Zooks, he had 81 as well, so just one away from going past that. But there must be admiration for this partnership, Danny Morrison. From what we've seen, all the other teams, but the way these two went about building this partnership, having suffered the loss of 3 early wickets, a lot of people might have thought at that point that the Patriots would canter home. But these two had other ideas.
I also think it underlines the class and the skill of the Afghan spinners. Their uniqueness, their accuracy, and their ability to get people out, and particularly on this surface. taking nothing away from the likes of Ish Sodhi and Imran Khan with a lot of experience here. And I look at those figures as well, and I think of Imran Tahir, held wicketless. He only went for 21, sure, but it's part of that strategy too. Yeah, but you've got guys with uniqueness. I'm talking about Najib, Lamakchani, Rashid Khan, Ahmed Nabi with all his wiliness and skill. You have guys like that who could possibly take a wicket or two just when they need it. Patriots here this evening haven't been able to. It was late afternoon.
Almost a mix-up there. I needed a direct hit once again from Evan Lewis. The end of 17 overs, 135 for 3.
The way we move, the way we sound, feel the rhythm. The way we fed, soaking wet, it's the way we play. The way we groove, the way we dance, every night and day. Every night and day. Carib, there's the Caribbean. Carib, let's unleash the fun.
Carib, it's the way we play.
What a difference. What a difference in terms of at this stage. Patriots were 118 for 3 versus the Warriors 135 for 3 after 17. Bit fan of the match. Otam Kumar Kisaldeen.
Winning, Puran, Rostela. Wow, what a way to take away the match from the Patriots, despite 3 early loss of wicket. Yay!
Mr. Kisaldeen, careful in that hammock, boy. I don't want you flipping out of that. But I tell you what, you'll be flipping out of that because you've just won US $500. Yes, join the party of Sportsmax and watch it all. And you could be in to win with our bit fan of the match. Ripper. Otam Kumar Kisaldeen. Well done, son. Oh, clean. Oh, you better believe it. Nicky Farrar with another maximum.
Putting his Sodhi under immediate pressure in the first delivery of this over. That's advancing down the track. Clean strike over mid-wicket. Once again, similar to the previous over. And applause from his teammates. They're enjoying that. He moves on to 88. Nicholas Pooran, 10 needed. So can he get to that 100 mark, that elusive 100 mark? It's his highest ever T20 score. The Warriors, they need 10. Pooran needs 12. Can he get it?
A couple of maximums will do it. Carve it away. Careful, careful. ODing on the sugar, young man. Bouncing around the ceilings. Yeah, everyone is parking the peepers round on Pooran. Keep an eye on this. Yeah, safe, sweet. One more of those will do, Nicky P.
I'll have one of that, says Nicholas Pooran. Ian Bishop doing the needful, ensuring that his hand is well sanitized before he returns that ball. But look at that, over extra cover. He moves on to 94, does Nicholas Pooran. One blow away from that landmark. The Warriors need 4, he needs 6, Danny Morrison.
Well, these two, Taylor and Pooran, have equalled the 4th wicket partnership for Guyana Amazon Warriors. Now, because let's park our minds back to Ramden and Neesham for the Red Steel on this very ground in 2014. Yeah, against the Red Steel. They did that. Ramden and Neesham, 1-2-2. So that's what they've equaled.
Ramden, Trini, Neesham, Kiwi, Puran, Trini, Ross Taylor, Kiwi. The synchronicity of it all.
Bit of synergy indeed. Yeah, I want to see this because two have disappeared for the maximum. Can he get there? Would be his first ever 100. Rightio. Ah, Fat City from Nicky P. Ah, it's got wings on it. Finishes it in style with a hat-trick of sixes to get the Warriors up in fine style. 7 wickets. Very, very comfortable. What a star, what a player. And they're on their feet here in the dugout.
We've just witnessed one of the most remarkable innings in the history of Hero CPL from Nicholas Puran. And it's simply superb from the young man from the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 17th CPL century. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. He went 6-6-6 in this over of Ishodi to get to that landmark, and much deserved. Really well played throughout the innings, paced it to perfection, and deserves all the adulation, all the praise, and most importantly, saw his team over the line in a tricky chase. Dinesh Ramden acknowledges that as well.
Well, at one stage, Nicholas Puran was 13 from 13 balls. So it just shows you to play catch-up in this fun format that is T20. 100 off 45 in the end. Oh, love a double Nelson strike rate for this guy. Yeah, well done, young man. And he and Ross Taylor, particularly Puran, were the absolute difference in this contest. Matchbox 20, done and dusted here at the Queen's Park Oval. And the Warriors, winners very comfortably in the end here over the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots, who at one stage, well, they would have been confident and happy, 150 for 5, but had the Warriors 25 for 3 at one stage. Third fastest CPL 100 ever. Only Russell has got faster.
Yeah, what a star. Here's Nicholas Puran. Guyana Amazon Warriors getting to 153 for 3 of 17.3 overs. King and Sinclair at the top didn't really get going. Hetmeyer failed again, only 1. But that partnership between those two, Puran and Taylor, 100 not out for Nicholas Puran. Don't forget that not out. 25 not out for us Taylor, and that partnership, 128. Highest partnership of only 72 deliveries. So it was magnificent, it was majestic, it was supreme. The bowlers, well, Ishodi disappeared. 2.3 overs, none for 33. Imran Khan, 2 overs for 18. 1 wicket for Azari Joseph, and 2 for the ever increasingly impressive John Ross Jagisa.
So in summary for match 20, 150 for 5. Well, certainly competitive with runs on the board, but in the end, the Warriors, too good, too strong. 153 for 3 and 17.3, thanks by and large to Nicholas Puran. 100 of 45 balls, NO. They win by 7 wickets in 2.5 overs. Digicel highlights bundle, the reply for the Warriors, and they had some arsenal at the top.
Yeah, they had to get going. 150 was always going to be a tricky chase. Fortuitous boundary there. And this one was more pleasant on the eye. Azari Joseph had his revenge. Dinesh Ramden completing a relatively simple catch for the first wicket. Brandon King failing yet again. Kevin Sinclair promoted to open the batting. Simple return catch to John Ross Jagisa. Sherman Maya caught behind, caught at the wicket. That man again, John Ross Jagisa, 2 wickets in the over. And you thought at that stage the Patriots were in control. But Nicholas Pooran, he had other ideas. Along with Ross Taylor, wonderful display and exhibition of batting, building that partnership, taking on the bowling on both sides of the wicket. Nicholas Pooran in particular was quite severe. 10 sixes in that innings. You missed your length, you were going to disappear. Fast bowlers, well, they tried as well. But Nicholas Pooran was too good on the day. And that partnership really stands out. 128 it would be in the end. Azari Joseph tried his best, but the delicacy of the shots through the offside. And Ishodi came in for some rough treatment. So did Sohail Tanvir, as they all tried to get their team back in the contest. Just down the track and over mid-wicket, he peppered Ishodi through that area. Over the offside as well. And he needed to get 12 from 2 to get to that 100. Well, he managed to get there in the end. An amazing knock from the young man. Well deserved. And well applauded by his teammates. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors got there in the end. 17.3 overs. First 100 of Hero CPL 2020. And high score, Nicholas Pooran stands proudly at the top. Evan Lewis, 89. Kyle Myers, 85. Glenn Phillips and Karen Pollard complete the top 5. Alex Jordan, who have you got for us?
Well, we've been waiting our whole tournament long for an innings like this. What a knock by man of the match. Nicholas Pooran, the first century of the Hero CPL 2020 and the 3rd fastest century in the history of the CPL. Where do you want to start? You came in at 2 for 25. You guys were in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, first of all, I want to thank my Lord Jesus Christ for giving me strength and courage to go out today. Secondly, I want to thank my parents, my girlfriend, and Jason Pilgrim. For the last couple months, I've been working on my fitness really hard. I wanted to improve on my skills, and I know fitness was the way. My girlfriend and Jason Pilgrim, I must say, worked with me tremendously hard over the last 5 months. And yeah, today I'm very happy. Everyone knows after hard work is success. We're not sure when we're gonna get the success, but eventually it will happen. And I was just patient with it.
Nicholas Pooran, everybody knows of your quality in this Warriors lineup. In fact, many quality batsmen. I guess we were wondering who was going to stand up and get some form. It's you today.
Look, it was a tough tournament for everyone in the tournament so far, even myself. Wicket isn't the easiest one, but hopefully today could change everything for my team, especially confidence-wise, and hopefully we could go one step further this year.
It was great to have that partnership with Ross Taylor, a massive partnership. What were you guys talking about in the middle?
Look, we were just trying to build a partnership, to be honest. It's a tough wicket, but we were trying to, keep the run on the 10, and having an experienced guy like him. To me, it was really easy. It was easier for me because today I was just positive, and for the last 2 years I haven't been finishing off games, and today this is a big one for me because I actually finished off this game and it mattered most to our team.
Well, let's talk a bit about that. Ironically, you're finishing off the game, but you were promoted to number 4. I've heard Ian Bishop talk a lot on the air about the fact that he wanted you further up in the order. Did it help you?
The result today showed. Yes, I wanted to bat earlier, to be honest. I wanted to bat more balls. Last year I didn't bat much in the tournament. And, it's good to, actually ask for something and get it and, go out there and perform. That's really, pleasing. All
right, last over, 6. Did you have it in your mind you were going to go for a 6 on that last ball?
Look, I was on 82 and I was like, hey, I'd hit 3 6s here regardless. We wanted 20 or 19, something like that. And, when I saw Ishodi come to bowl, I said, I'm going to back myself 100%. After the second 6, I was like, yes, I need to get it here. Regardless if I didn't get the 100, at the end of the day, the victory is most important to me.
And the celebration?